All right, that looks pretty good. That looks all right. That looks pretty good too. All right, let me get my personal playback up. It's a commercial break. It's about to be bottom of the second. Tigers go 1-2-3. It'll be India, Naquin, and Castellanos to lead it off, followed by Votto, Moustakas, Farmer, Barnhart, Schrock, and the pitcher Castillo. And Casey Mize is pitching. So, all right, let me pop this open. Blah blah blah. How's it going? Yeah, all right. What up, Kenny? What up, Space? How you guys doing? Hopefully quite well. It's a pretty nice day out. I don't know about where by where you guys are at, so I don't know how many people are going to be really watching this game. I've got great weather, so
Cincinnati gets their at-bats.
We shall see.
Jonathan India leads things off. 80th straight game started.
So India, Naquin, and Castellanos.
Naquin bats second. He's got a career high in games played, hits, doubles, homers, and RBIs, and Tucker Barnhart makes his first start of the series.
Tigers pitcher.
Yeah, no Stevenson today. That's pretty good. He's been pretty solid, that rookie catcher they have.
He's got 135 in the third innings.
Is this a good audio mix, Kenny?
Got his feet wet. He wasn't so dominant. He's becoming more dominant as the year
All right,
goes
here's the first
on.
pitch.
It's been a great year for him.
Gonna be foul.
Keep him healthy, and let's see what we got next year. And I think Matt Manning.
He'd have probably beaten that out if he was running, but that was a foul ball. So it'll be 0-1 to begin it for India.
They'll probably use for several pitchers to follow.
Now, to the people who follow awards,
a rookie pitcher's success.
Is it? Do they have like separate like is it all rookie of the year candidates can be a pitcher or a fielder, like a fielder hitter, or is it like there's a rookie pitcher of the year and a
second time this starting outfield?
I don't know for some reason if they separate the two. Kind of like how in football there's like a defensive and offensive rookie of the year. Yeah, Tehran's out. I kind of figured. What's up, Food? What up? What should I call you, Food?
Yeah, I'm sure Nico wants to.
You're listening for your FanDuel lineups.
Regularly.
Yeah, no problem, man. Who do you got in for specifics? So that's going to be a first out. India grounds out. Now up is Naquin with one away. No score. Bottom of the first, no score, no nothing really. It's been pretty quick outs, all things considered.
I don't really look at the numbers. I
0-1.
look at the development.
Reds are a pretty aggressive team that could backfire against a pitcher like Mize, who isn't who's like a pitch to contact guy, and he's pretty good at making people like not get the best contact off his like.
I see. You could tell. When you want to see
Struck
health,
out.
that tells you
You got Castillo. Oh, you got Castillo.
You're not going to be able to.
Well,
You're not gonna
other than maybe 1 or 2 innings, he'll probably dominate the Tigers. My guess is we strike him in like the 4th, and if he's still in the 6th, we'll get him in like those 2 innings, and we'll get like 3 or 4 off of him.
There's so many things to look at.
And then probably explode on their bullpen again.
You know how much they work off.
Here's the 0-2 to Naquin.
And their throw days.
If we ever get to him, that is.
Another one. The reason I bring that up, Gibby, is because
we could get just struck out like 9-10 times tonight, and you know, that's just we get made mincemeat of.
Michael Fulmer since 2000 has had a lower ERA by a Tiger.
Foul ball, so we'll have to do it again. It's really hard to call the Tigers right now. They're my team, but you know, when you got as many random players and random injuries that the Tigers have, it's really kind of hard to figure out. There's like 7 guys on this team that would be nowhere near the majors if, like, you know, like for example, Matt Manning. He wouldn't be on this team if like 5 different starting pitchers didn't get hurt this season. You know, it's just like, whew, Jesus. How the hell did Matt Manning wind up here? Well, Tehran, Boyd, Turnbull.
When you don't have the slider today, what are you going to do?
Pretty much everybody but Skubal and Mize got hurt, it feels like. and the relievers. Should be the third out. Really quick inning. Good job. That was a good start for the Tigers here. 7 pitches, 7 strikes, and we'll go to the top of the second. Candelario, Haas, and Goodrum. Oh yeah, the system's rebuilt. It's just, you know, we gotta go get like a guy who can play middle infield in the offseason. And I would say maybe a couple more arms in the bullpen. And that's really dependent on how the starters develop, right? Like, because like you look at a few things where you're like, maybe we go get a starting pitcher, sure. But then if you do something like that, you can look at the bullpen. You could take a guy like Tyler Alexander, who's proven himself to be quite the good baseball. He'd be a great reliever. Like, that's the thing with Alexander. For 2 or 3 innings, as long as he's like dialed in and ready to go, perfect reliever. I think Willie Peralta would be a really good reliever. So we have pieces of the bullpen that are like sitting there, but I think we're having to use so many like random starters due to injury. A couple guys who would, you know, who go like 4 innings anyway. Like Tyler, he struggles to go 6, so it's kind of like, I don't know. He could wind up being a starter. I have no idea with him right now. He's like 50-50. But again, I think his best spot would probably be the bullpen, personally. But especially if we need a long reliever or a spot starter, he's so good for that role. But yeah, Candelario, Haas, and Goodrum when the game pops back on. It's a commercial break. And you know, if you watch on MLB TV, it's basically just commercial break in progress. It's just doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh boy, I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. You're a Red Sox fan? Hey, yeah, hell yeah, man. I'm a Patriots fan. You're hanging. All right, take it. Do you like the Pats in football? Well, tomorrow I gotta clean a lot.
A bad day for Bodie. Gone to the second inning. Fans, if Detroit scores 3 or more runs in this game, you can visit a participating Arby's location tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the Tigers game. Hell yeah, man. This is the Patriots channel in about...
in Cincinnati.
Yeah, pretty excited. I mean, I was happy with either or, because like I was like, hey, if Mac winds up winning the job, I'm totally fine with that. But, you know, I would have preferred Cam, but I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, this channel will rapidly convert to a Patriots channel on like in a week.
Chopper foul.
You're going to see a ton of Patriots fans just come out of the woodworks on this channel. It's quite funny. I cultivated a very big base of them. Yeah, when I heard like, and also, we all know that Bill said the vaccine status had nothing to do with it, and I believe that. You know what I do believe? That Bill might have kicked him off the team or cut him simply on the fact that I think if it had anything to do with that, it was more the distraction that it brings and the fact that his starter could be missing 5 days at a time, then coming back, and then the team kind of feels off. They only have like a day to practice together like that. Like with the way Bill is, I don't think he wants to deal with all that nonsense. Again, the vaccine status having nothing to do with that. That's just, you know, that's Cam's decision and everything. But like, you know, there's some shit that guys like him probably don't want to do. That's going to be ball 4. Leadoff walk for Candy. But also, like, if Mac really just won the starting job, Cam's not a good backup for a guy like Mac Jones. They're 2 fundamentally different quarterbacks. They run almost two different offenses. There's like different kinds of like protection you use for a quarterback like Cam versus Mac.
Number 5 all time.
Like a good backup for Mac would have been somebody like, it would be like a Nick Foles, fucking Brian Hoyer. Someone like that who's more his play style. Yeah, it's a more fitting backup. Like, we could have kept Cam as a backup. He's not an expensive quarterback, but the problem with that's going to be strike 1 for Haas. 1 on, nobody out, top second, no score. Still looking for the first hit in the game from either team. But that's strike 1 for Haas. But yeah, that's why I would say Hoyer's there.
Helps you control the running game, deters your opponent.
Yeah, I thought we would have went and tried to get like a Gardner Minshew, but you know, it is what it is. If Dalton would have been cut by the Bears, we probably also would have tried to get a guy like him. Dude, I remember Cam's before he got hurt in the NFL, Cam was an absolute monster in the league. Nobody could stop pre-injury Cam. This dude really went 15-1. and then came up a couple plays short in a Super Bowl.
A.J. Hinch said that the things that's really impressed him about Haas is his
Against Peyton Manning in one of the greatest defenses in, what, the 2010s for those Denver Broncos defenses. Those were crazy.
And A.J. Hinch has always kind of kept us as the media grounded.
Yeah, that's a weird moment for him.
He's got half the at-bats that a regular would have, and yet he's still producing. It's not an
Whenever I watch the play, I'm just like, man, he could have dove, but, like, he clearly wasn't going to get it even if he dove on it.
Attitude. You can fight it.
Then he's gonna risk getting hurt. Like it's a weird one there, you know.
Wants to be an everyday player, but you do it.
Clearly wasn't. What's up, Eric? He wasn't gonna get it. That's the vibe I get when I watch it. But it's like, yeah, at least gotta try, right?
Good attitude, and you keep having successes in big situations. People are gonna request you to be in the lineup.
2-2.
Here's the 2-2.
3-2. I'm more with you, Food, but I'm trying to just I try to always look at why somebody might not do something.
Yep.
Stay out of a double play. Is that why?
Yeah, but like when you have two guys that are like Mac and Cam who are like leaders of teams, that could cause a division in a locker room pretty bad.
The payoff. Fly ball right field.
Especially when Mac isn't a strong starter. Like, say if Cam was to go sign with like, I don't know. Let me think of a team with like let's say Cam signed with the Arizona Cardinals, right? Like they cut all their backups and they're like, bring in Cam Newton. There'd be no issue with Kyler Murray or him being the backup to Kyler Murray because like. Oh yeah, that's also a thing. Is Hoyer's only there? They said until Stidham's off the injured list. I'm pretty sure Stid's also the backup. Stidham's a very strong clubhouse guy, like locker room guy.
1 out for Nico Goodrum.
So he's a good backup. I think they've already pegged Stidham as the long-term backup, but the problem with Stid is he's hurt, so we got to keep Hoyer around for a minute. But. You know, like with Mac, he's not like a super strong starter. So if Mac struggles, the locker room could begin to split with the Mac Jones, Cam Newton, divide. If that was to be a situation, you know. But now it's just if the rookie struggles, hey man, we're in for a weird ride. You know, it's a rookie. It's him or Brian fucking Hoyer. So when you got Cam Newton sitting there, you're gonna get guys that are kind of getting a little antsy, like, hey, put me the fuck in. Or, put our guy in. We could probably win with him. What are we doing? Yeah.
They play him to pull.
Whereas if Kyler struggles, Arizona fans aren't going to be clamoring for Cam Newton. Here's a 1-1 count for Castro, or Goodrum rather. Sorry, 2-1. I will say, the one thing I don't really have any complaints about Goodrum with, he's pretty good at not swinging at shit pitches. When he swings, he misses quite often. But that, normally he's swinging at things that are generally going to be called strikes. So he's got a decent eye. He just can't hit. It's the biggest conundrum. He's actually been pretty good since he's come back from the injuries twice. I don't know. I haven't really had much to complain about with Goodrum. The average is actually going up slowly, surprisingly. 2-1.
The 2-1 swung on and missed.
Yeah, I mean that would have been called a strike probably. He just can't hit what he swings at. It's a conundrum. Oh yeah, and Castillo's gonna strike this dude out. By the way, I don't know why he played around with those. He tried to get him to chase a couple bad ones. They're just gonna dart that inside corner against him because he can't hit it.
That's a good one.
Yep, low and inside, and
the 2-2.
Ooh, it was a little high up. They left it up. 3-2.
A fastball at almost 100.
I thought they were because they're living on the inside for against these lefties.
Fastball here or a changeup in the dirt.
And I'm wondering if he's about to throw it. Yeah, I was gonna say they're probably gonna be setting up for a low pitch here.
Let's see.
They're going outside. Interesting. Nope. Oh, breaking ball. Lost it.
Nico.
Threw it in the dirt. Good job by Nico to walk. 2 on and 1 away.
He does it. First and second, now 1 out.
Yeah, or on the Tigers, dude. That'd be crazy. What up, baby?
In this series, perhaps than the series they had against Oakland.
What's up, Preston? What up, AB? How you guys doing?
Last 10
Welcome.
games, he has
Enjoying
been
a Sunday?
on
You also don't got to
massive
do anything
roll.
tomorrow? Labor Day, if you're in America. If you're in Canada, well, that sucks. Hi, Eric. Enjoy having to go to school tomorrow because you guys don't believe in Labor Day.
Really extends past the 10 games. Hits in 13 of his last 16.
Aha. So I'll laugh at the Canadian. Yeah, I'm good, man.
Tigers are being
Glad to hear you guys are
patient,
doing
letting
good.
Castillo's pitches run off the plate. They look like they're going to be.
Tomorrow's going to suck, but I'll deal with it.
They run off the plate.
Not tomorrow, though. It's not tomorrow, is it?
Nico did not swing.
Well, I guess you
that
guys just copied
waste
off of
pitch.
us anyway, so it is what it is.
3-2 count.
The 1-0. Fly ball.
That's why we're smarter than you guys, too.
Schrock
Drop
is
it.
there.
Fuck. 2 away. Runners have to hold that first and second. Now up is Castro.
Look at the motion. Look at how he throws it, how he turns it up. Look at the run.
I heard in Canada, you guys learn how to write your ABCs in a big slab of maple syrup on the table. That's what you guys use for paper. Like you were trying to turn it into paper, then you're like, hey, it'd be a pretty good idea to just turn this into syrup. Yeah, they're ruled by England, 100%. They answer to the crown.
30%
Just like the stupid Australians and all those other weak countries that won't declare their independence. When all they got to do is ask and they'll just give it to them. So it's just a document they sign now. There's no war. Which I really actually do kind of hope. Just for the basic silliness of the whole thing. Like Canada and once the Queen. I'm pretty sure it's till the Queen dies and then all those countries are declaring independence. It's like they all really like the current Queen. And they don't want to like, you know, do it to her. So they're going to do it to like that's what I've been hearing, looking into, reading. It sounds like there's going to be like 4 countries leaving the English crown once this bitch dies. And then we move on from, you know. But I really hope Canada or England just goes, you know what, we're you know, just declares war on all the former colony countries.
Change up, he's getting a lot of
They're just like, we're going to war with all you cocksucking motherfuckers. Think you can just leave? And Canada and England have this giant bloody war for Canadian independence. I'd be like, well, this is a good twist. They really didn't want Canada to go.
Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed.
It'd just be really weird if that happened. I'd be like, really? They really don't want to let go of Canada that bad. But I don't think Canadians really care too much that you know, who the Queen. She lives all the way over there. It doesn't really bother them. 1-2 count, 2 away, 2 out. Or yeah, 2 away, 2 out, 2 out, 2 on. I don't know why I said that weird.
Threatening here on the second.
Big Harold Castro. Reyes flew out on like the first pitch. That's why there was a second out so quickly. Might have been the second pitch, but
the 1-2 rolled over.
Foul ball by Castro. They kicked the French out.
Willie Castro has
yeah. We kept all their language parts though, which sucks. All the silent letters and shit they threw into the fucking good old English. But, you know. Yeah, I don't know what was going on, Quan. I seen you like you'd type and then your message would just retract. I have no idea why I was doing that to you. You have to understand that one I have no control over. That's something that you did with YouTube and they took your account out for a few days. Because you've never been on my ban list. You've only been like timed out from here. So
100 pitches thrown in 12 of his last 15 games. Worth most in Major League Baseball.
like at worst, you've only been timed out for what, spoiling? So. And you were in streams after that happened. That's kind of weird.
You get something you like.
But now you're good though.
Swing at something close.
So I'm sorry that was happening, man.
Castro the other way.
Oh, he dropped it. Enough time.
Then throws out Willie Castro.
Moustakas able to recover and get the third out. Tigers get weren't able to get anything going, or they weren't able to do anything with what they had. Leave a couple guys on base. It'll be Votto, Moustakas, and Farmer. Votto, Moustakas, and Farmer in the bottom of the second. No score. Still no hits in the game. Commercial break, though. The game will pop back on soon. Bengals, Giants, Cowboys, Rams, Lions, Jets. Jets, no. Rookie court, same situation as the Pats. Rams, maybe if they can get him cheap. Cowboys already said no. Giants, maybe. Bengals, maybe, yeah. I mean, no, you're not really going to take Burrow's starting job. He's by far the leader of that team, so. When I seen Joe Burrow pull up to practice in like in that fucking like, or up to like rehab in like in that Aston Martin he's got, and he's also fucking just running like he's so fucking cool, dude. He's like the just straight leader of that team. God, I hope they don't get him hurt again this year because he's so good. He was so good, so quick in the NFL too. Like instantly got the game of like the NFL level. And he just recovered like John Cena did when he like, remember when John Cena in what, like 2008 completely like tore his rotator cuff like off the bone or whatever he did to his shoulder? This dude came back, recovered in like several months. I think it was like 2 months, 3 months. And this dude was back already like completely ready to go wrestling. That's like the same level of weird recovery speed that Joe Burrow had. Because he he tore his knee up. Like I thought it was a complete like ACL, MCL, PCL, dislocation of the knee. Like he fucked his knee up. And he's back. He's already good. He's not gonna. And it wasn't like the first week of the season either. Usually that happens. And it's like a weird time, like you know. But he recovered incredibly quickly. Think of Eric Fisher. I don't think he's expected to play this season, is he, Eric?
1.17.
I think Jones is the starter, but like, I don't think he's got a long leash this season. I just don't know who the Giants' backup is. All right, Votto to lead it off. And then it's Votto, Moustakas, and Farmer. Here's the first pitch from Mize, swing and a miss. Bottom of the second, no score. Strike one.
Kyle Farmer.
Mike Glennon. Yeah, they really believe in old Daniel Jones, don't they? Jesus Christ.
Keep that in mind.
Well, that's really believing in a guy, you know what I mean? You should find people who believe in you like the Giants believe in Daniel Jones for some reason.
In their career, and Joey Votto.
They must think he's going to like Eli Manning on him. Strike ball one, or ball two rather, sorry. 2-2 now, or 2-1. I always add in an extra fucking pitch. I don't know. I'm tarding out. I keep thinking there's 2 strikes. Here's the 2-1 for the Moose.
40 home runs.
I don't hate him as much since he's not on the Roydales anymore.
40 bombs.
Yeah, he's having an incredible year.
I find it hilarious that the Royals decided to pay like Alex Gordon a whole shit pile of money. And they let Moustakas and who's the other one go? Eric Hosmer? Can you imagine? You have 3 guys that completely make your entire team, right? In Moustakas, Hosmer, and I believe it was Gordon was the third one, right? Or was it? No, it's Perez was the third one of those 3. And I guess kind of Alex Gordon. When those guys were all in the lineup, he was a lot better, right? Like he wasn't as bad as he is now. Soler was a little younger, I would argue. I'm talking from like their World Series teams. It was Hosmer, Moustakas, Perez. I guess it was Perez also got paid alongside Gordon. But, like, it feels like they should have just not paid Gordon and kept at least Hosmer or Moustakas. They probably wouldn't have completely fallen into the toilet if they didn't kept a couple of those guys. Like, it made no sense. I was like, wow, they just completely let that team go, huh? Hosmer and Moustakas? Well, they suck now. And they do. They're kind of coming back now. Or what, like last place? Them or the Twins are in last place? They're not like desperately in the toilet, are they? Let me look this up. 2-2 for oh, that was Moustakas. Who the fuck? Oh, that was Votto. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, man, Votto's looking or Moustakas is looking bigger than usual. I was like, man, they might want to check old Mike for steroids, man. He's looking too big. And then this guy comes up. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought I just seen Moustakas. Apparently that was Votto. My bad. So Votto got out. Now it's Moustakas with a 2-2 count. And he fouls a pitch away, so it stays 2-2. And here's the next pitch. It's
the 2-2 foul
another foul. So it remains 2-2. AL Central standings.
Look at, he's got to get those glasses clean.
Oh, so Twins by 2. Okay.
Yeah, I get him defensively. I do wonder a little bit why you'd wear him in the batter's box.
The Royals are starting to catch us a little bit.
A lot of guys do it. 2-2. Another one. Foul.
Another foul.
Yeah, so look at, they're giving him real trouble right there. You get a little sweaty.
I hate how low money teams always use their studs. Sounds crazy as a Red Sox fan, but I don't think it's fair. Yeah, I agree, Food, but that's also somewhat on some of these owners. Like, how in the world do the Royals, after going to back-to-back World Series with, like, nearly perfect attendance for, like, 3 straight years, like, not have any money?
Time for StatCast powered by
like, what kind of lie is that shit? You know what I mean? Like, or the Indians after they go to the World Series, or, like, have a deep, like, they're selling games out for 2-3 years at a time, and they're trying to pretend like they ain't got no money. I'm like, huh? How? Like, I could believe the Rays, because they, like, you could go to a Rays game right now for like $6 because no one's going. Like, yeah, it's just gross. Like, I feel bad for teams like the Rays, because like there's just no one watching them. Miami's kind of in a similar situation, even though the owners are fucking billionaires.
He just gets the ball. He knows what he wants to do right now. Gets on the mound. Throws it.
I do think what'll happen soon though is a spending minimum in baseball, which I think is good. I think there should because then you have teams like the fucking Tigers, right, who are completely a gigantic market team that can spend as much money as they ever feel like it at any given moment. Money's not an issue to this organization. All of a sudden they cut back to like $75 million, build up a super young core of superstars. Like, this is potentially some bullshit what Detroit's pulling off right now. Ooh, okay, third out. Almost ran out of room, gave it a ride.
Long out to end the second. 6 up.
That was a scary. Farmer almost hit a home run, but hey, it'll be Mize, one of the best hitters in baseball. Badu and Scope, so it'll be 9-1-2. Mize, Badu, Scope. Commercial break coming up. Top of the third, no score, no hits. But then you got teams like I was saying, like the Tigers are doing this right now, right? Where they can all of a sudden now go spend what, $120 million and still not be at luxury tax. Just like think about that. Like, what's the luxury cap in baseball? $200 million right now. The Tigers are something like at I think 85, and then I think total salary is like 100. They can spend almost $100 million, essentially, like 100 to 120 million. On free agents and just dominate the free agent market if they felt like it. What if the Yankees tried to do some shit like that? Like, dude, that could be some dangerous shit, like some dangerous precedent being set. So I think they do need to set a minimum. So teams with high market ability, like Tigers, Yankees, Red Sox, Dodgers, I guess Angels technically, so like I think I named them all. I think I just got them all in one swoop. The Mets, the Phillies, like at big markets. Toronto, I don't think they're a cheap team, right? I don't get the vibe that they're cheap. I get the vibe that they've just, haven't wanted. I don't know. I don't know how to decide Toronto. But they're going to need a lot of money soon. They're not going to be able to afford everyone they've got in a few years. Unless they just want to sit in cap hell, or in tax hell, which they might. The owners might not give a shit. Because, they've got, a super team right now in the making, so.
Lead off the third last time he had a
Whit
back
Merrifield or Mondesi.
And
I think what we need to do is sign a shortstop.
Everybody was excited about it.
Like a Carlos Correa. We are extremely cheap in the past, but new management now we're spenders. Yeah, exactly.
It's like a great.
Toronto's loaded. They got to get some pitching to match it up, but because I'm getting very Detroit Tigers vibes from them. Dude, Mize just has a dumb smile on his face.
Last night, Matthew Boyd went the other way last
1 and
night.
1.
He went 1 for 2. Had a good-looking single to left field.
Seager wouldn't be bad.
It's 1 and 2 to Casey Mize.
He's a bat that pitchers have to pay attention to. If they don't, he'll fuck them up. That's basically what we need in the lineup because a lot of our and we wouldn't probably have to pay as much for Seager.
Take strike 3.
Whereas with Correa, you're going to be paying a fortune,
exactly
a small
Matthew
fortune
Boyd
for him.
This is Matthew Boyd's single.
All right,
last
strikeout.
night. He looked like he knew what he was doing.
He knows he can hit. It's Casey Mize next time up. Guess
Which I think it's the Dodgers Seager, right? He's a free agent.
You got him set up, Case.
It's the good Seager. I know that. It's not the,
Boyd didn't do the bow and
the
arrow.
150 Seager. Yeah, it's the Dodgers Seager, I thought. But Correa would fit the team more. We're a pretty heavy Latin influenced team. As they show 4 white guys, but our pitchers are all white dudes and like black Dominicans. I don't really understand how this all breaks down. But we counted at the starting the starting team was seemed like there was 17 guys that were probably born south of Mexico. So that's kind of why I think we have a good chance at signing a lot of Latin-based players. Oh.
How did he miss that?
Don't know.
How the fuck did he get out of the way of that pitch?
That'll get the heart rate up a little bit more.
An answer to that.
That was gonna hit him. Oh, okay. Jesus
I
Christ.
thought he had it right in the ribs.
Jesus Christ. That's cat-like type stuff. Yeah, you go way outside after that one just to kind of show that was an accident. Whoopsie.
Hey, just getting back in the box.
By Castillo's reaction, he didn't mean to do that shit.
Dig it in. 2-2.
Hey, lines a base hit. There you go, Badu. That'll be the first hit of the game here in the top of the third. 1 away with the runner at first now for Detroit. Hey, I'm going to blow my nose real quick.
Moments in the game, he responds to them. You're going to want to steal on him, you know that. Look at him, stays right on it. That's that changeup. Look at him, look right up there. Get those wheels loose.
I love it just because it's 2 pitches after he was almost pegged right in the ribs.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. This kid, he just keeps going. Let's get that pitch out here.
Would you? Scope fouls it away.
If I was managing against the Tigers and they were doing a lot of running, I would pitch out to let guys don't like to get thrown out. Somewhere along the line, I would for sure. I'd like to see Badu go here, though.
Maybe a pitch count or someone's going on this next pitch. It's pretty easy to tell.
To second base.
Badu should have been moving. That's a double play. Badu.
Around baseball, if you missed it, Salvador Perez.
It's weird because with Badu,
now puts him in with
he was a Rule 5 draft pick we got from Minnesota, right? So he had to make the team, and now he's just turned into one of our better young players. Offensively, sure, but we've also got Mize, Scuball. Yeah. We've got quite a few really good young players. Technically, Greg Soto's only in his 2nd full year in the majors. And I mean, really, it's only his fucking first total full season. Because I don't remember when he debuted in 2019. I think it was even as a starter. So there's just this weird history with him. So our team is incredibly young. Candelario's he's our veteran young player, and he's 5-6 years in the majors. We're real young still. Barnhart, Schrock, and Castillo. But yeah, next season's gonna be pretty crazy for us. We've got Torque coming up probably. Well, I'd imagine Torque's coming. I can't imagine a world where he doesn't make the team now. Though I feel like the only reason he's not up at this point is because they just don't want to start his major league service time. Like they're just like we're like, yeah, let's not do any of that. Because like he's completely crushing every form of pitching he's seeing in the majors so far. I mean, he's tattooing baseballs. He's not like just hitting home runs when he hits them. He hits them like it's like ungodly distance. It's like 460 plus feet. Scooball? No, Mize is way better than Scooball. In my opinion, anyway. So it's 7, 8, 9. Mize is quickly becoming an ace. Whereas Scooball has a little. Scooball's just. I think Scooball's just as good. Mize is, I think, a better technical pitcher. Yeah, whereas Scooball's a strikeout expert. Tiger should have traded Willie Castro. Oh, no one would have wanted Willie Castro. You act like people would have wanted Willie Castro. I don't see anybody wanting Willie Castro.
He's second
not
in
for
home runs
trading.
in baseball. Only Shohei Ohtani's 43 is more than Salvador Perez. And only 4 other players in the history of the game at that position.
Salvador Perez has 40 home runs this season as like a 90-year-old catcher.
Bench, of course, with the Reds leading the way.
Normally, you would think they'd get tired being a catcher.
Right.
0-2.
Ruling, but some people recover better than others. And they just know how they've got.
I got minor suspicions, but you know he seems to have been a clean player for his career, right? Has he ever been in trouble for anything like that?
And if you're efficient, you
Who do I think is better, Ray or Ryu? For what team? I'm sorry. For your team? Is that Robbie Ray or Ryu? Ryu is a better pitcher, I think, long term. Robbie Ray is, you know, he's kind of a streaky, inconsistent guy. He'll have bad and good seasons, it seems like. Because when we had him in Detroit, he was fucking garbage, dude. But he's had good and bad seasons ever since, you know.
First start in the series for Barnhart.
Ryu's still really young, right? Ah, fuck.
Lifts it to left.
All right, never mind. 1 away. Good job, Mize. Now up is the number 8 hitter, Schrock.
Johnny Bench. How about him?
This is my dad's one of my dad's favorite players.
Catcher of all time, 14-time All-Star, 10-time Gold Glover, was a 2-time MVP.
Old Johnny Bench.
Won the MVP in the World Series as well. Rookie of the Year, Major League Player of the Year.
Yeah, I try not to be too
3
like,
times led
you know.
the league in
Ray was like a
RBIs.
Dallas Keuchel. Doesn't his name look like it'd be Keuchel?
Amazing.
Like exactly pronounced like Keuchel? And then it's just like, nope, it's Keuchel, and you're just like, or like Keuchel or something like that, and it's just like, the fuck, dude. I hate every baseball player's name. Dallas Keuchel, whatever his last name is the greatest example of a name that does not look like how it's spelled, and it's super frustrating that it's like that. And it seems like baseball is full of the most names like that. You'll see like the name Smith, and it'll be pronounced like Smite. And it's just like, oh, fuck you. That's bullshit. Or Smoth or something. Be like, well, there's an I right there. Nope, it's pronounced with an O, actually.
You couldn't believe he didn't get hit?
Yeah, Roy being Raw or fucking...
Neither could we.
Put a fucking A in there. Make it. Why isn't it just RA then? Or RAW?
Attaboy.
This is the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Rua.
Does have 7 hits on the season.
See, I don't even know how to pronounce that other one. I'd do Rua. But it's probably nowhere near that.
The 0-1 foul away.
It's probably like fucking by G. Mario.
Of those 7 hits, Luis Castillo has a couple of doubles.
Keeping it tight.
But he had a tough one. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these guys had a weird end to August, Sean. I would agree.
9 up, 9 down.
For I would say about a 2-week stretch there at the end of the month last month, this team just fell into the toilet hitting wise. Last few games, they seem to have kind of gotten their shit back together. I think what's happening is they're tired. And I know that sounds like an excuse, but like, I feel like the veterans are fine. Like they're playing just fine. But like when you look at the rookies, they seem like they're a little tired, right? Like they're in the younger guys who maybe haven't played a full season quite yet like this. Veterans seem fine, but the issue is, I think like the veterans are playing like, I don't think they're exhausted, but the veterans, they're able to be like pitched to very selectively. You're able to kind of pitch around them now, knowing that you got like a couple like when we go through this lineup, for example, like here's the list of veterans in today's lineup: Scope, Grossman, maybe Candelario if you count him. Everyone, the rest of it's literally, that's 3 guys. The rest is Mize, Castro, Willie, Reyes, Goodrum, Haas, and Badu. Like, it's like we don't really, I feel like they're just tired, dude. A lot of these guys have never played this much baseball. It's fucking late in the season. I feel like this is just a tired team that's not quite used to the grind. They're gonna get through it. They have to. But Marcus Semien hit a home run. Hell yeah, well, that's good. What's up, Braden? Again, it's not the greatest excuse, but I feel like it's one of those ones where you're like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. So, you got fucking 6 out of 9 guys, 6 out of your 9 guys in your starting lineup, including the pitcher, are basically rookies, second, at most third-year players. If you don't count last year, second-year players for most of these guys, if not rookies.
We've got more Valley Sports Detroit.
Like, technically, this is kind of like barely the end of, like, Willie Castro has played. Oh, he's basically a rookie for the first 100 games of this season, in my opinion.
Martin Luther King next Friday, the 10th at 7 on Valley Sports Detroit Plus.
Yeah, I know, Sean. Yeah, if April wasn't 9-24, I've looked at this and it's like a 5-game swing. Like if we won 5 more games, we would be 500 or just over. Like it's just really wild to look at how bad April was. Yeah, that April sucked. That's why I just ignore it. No, baseball's fine. It's part of the game. I don't think baseball fans would have it any other way. Nor do I think the players. See, that's the fucked up thing. These guys only want like a week off and they're good to go. Those 6 guys I mentioned, probably 5 or 6 of them, except the pitchers, I don't think they really go play fall ball. We'll go down to Arizona. They'll go to Venezuela. They'll go to different countries like Costa Rica, and they'll just play baseball all winter. They don't give a fuck. It's like they need a week off though or something. I don't really. It's the weirdest thing to explain, because within 2 weeks of the regular season ending, they're all like in different fucking leagues all fall or all winter, and
it's sparkling clean.
But the games are a lot less like frequent. There's a lot of time off and. It's not as crazy as the
people start transition for their winter homes.
But that's only the younger guys. Older guys don't do that shit.
Well,
they're like, I'm done.
Nature take its place.
Oh, okay.
NFL's tougher than an MLB. Oh, that's a bad. That was pretty high. That shouldn't have been called a strike. That was up above the letters almost. Let me see that again. Yeah, dude, that's ridiculous.
Really hard to even foul that off.
Yeah, no, NFL would be tougher to me. You getting into car crashes once a week for about, like, if you play in the Super Bowl, like 21 weeks a year. Up to, if you count all the stuff in July and August, it's like, God damn, it's almost like 25 weeks a year. Like, fuck, man.
Don't blame him. Here's Jamer Candelario, who walked.
Give him credit.
At least with baseball, like, it's a pretty, once you go to sleep and wake up, you feel pretty much fine after you play some baseball.
That's what we just saw. Rarely extends the zone in any direction to the righties.
Yeah, the 17 game is going to be weird, but it's all right.
Really try and cover
I'm glad they cut the preseason. If that's the price we have to pay to get rid of that stupid-ass exhibition shit we do for 4 weeks, I'm all for cut. If we can get it down to 2 and 18 regular, whatever. Hey, whatever we have to do to get rid of them shit preseason games. Those are death matches. We don't need to be having those. Objectively, football was better than it has been in a long time last year in terms of like overall football play, and there wasn't a preseason. What's that have to say? I don't really know. Rookies developed in at a quicker rate than they did in years past in most situations. Despite the complexities of COVID. So I wonder how necessarily... Two down.
Castillo blows it by a Candelario.
Well, now up is Haas with 2 away. 0-0 score here in the top of the 4th. 1 hit allowed. Jacoby Myers on your fantasy team. He's my wide receiver 3. Something tells me him and Jones. Jess, I did the same thing, my friend. I took Aguilar, I took Myers, I took James White as a potential flex option. I just have to see how the offense looks after week 1. I'm not going to use James White and Nelson, but I'm going to use Jacoby because I know the offense. Really tempted to use James White, though. We'll see.
With 20 homers or more. First time the Tigers have had a pair of teammates.
It's just with J.J. Taylor being around and going to be used in a Deion Lewis type role, according to Belichick. I'm quite nervous for that cutting into the workload of James White a little bit, who's starting to age, and this could be his last contract. He's hinted at that. This could be his last rodeo, so. I don't think he wants to leave New England, but I don't know if he wants to play after this season. Like, there's weird hints that this is it for him.
See if he doesn't come back with one more down.
Yeah, I would say so. I would say so, Braden. They needed a preseason. Especially Chase. Sheesh. Right now, Bengals fans are fucking nervous, man. I bet you they're the most nervous group of fans ever because they're like, man, we really could have took Sewell. God damn it. Or Slater. Either one of the guys. Either one would have been a great pick for them.
Chop to the right side and a base hit.
That's a beauty.
Hey, go the other way with the get a base hit. Good job, Mr. Haas. Good piece of 2-strike hitting there. And the Tigers will have 1 aboard with 2 out. Now up is Nico Goodrum. Well.
Hits it against the defense. There's none there, and you got a base hit.
Yeah, Myers, hopefully is the new Edelman, but like we also should look at Malcolm Perry, the quarterback turned receiver we just signed, and also Gunnar Olszewski. Both of those guys fit the role of a undersized, But I do think Myers is going to be one of our best receivers this year, and Nelson provides a deep threat. Could take the defense down the field with him. Makes the safety not be able to cheat and play in the box the entire game. Like, you can't just leave him single covered deep. Because, like, he'll fucking burn you. He's a lot fat. Yeah, he drops a lot of passes, but we're not necessarily using him as, like, a reason to throw the ball to. If he's wide open, we might try it. But, like, he's literally just so you have to pay, like, you have to respect him. MGM Grand Detroit. Like, yeah, and Myers is a pretty good to great possession receiver, whereas Nelson Aguilar really can't catch that well. It's like a 60-40 or I don't know, 55-45 type ball. But goddamn, is he fast? Oh man, is it fucking Nelson fast? And he takes defense. You gotta pay attention to him. If not, like what people were doing when he first started on the Raiders last year, he was shitting on people for a second there because they just thought he. They got everything twisted with him. You still got to respect the guy. Just, fucking give him a little hassle and he probably won't catch it. We'll go to the top of the lineup here in the bottom of the 4th. Mize has been doing pretty good so far. It's India, Naquin, Castellanos. Bottom of the 4th coming up. 0-0 game. Bottom of the 4th. I believe P.N.I. Sewell is going to be fine. My Titans selected a left tackle in round 2 that has played right tackle and he's struggling. Yeah, and for example, Sewell's already doing very well as a right tackle. He had one bad moment in the preseason, and was there even a bad moment after that for Penei Sewell after that one bad play? By the way, Penei Sewell's never played right tackle. He's a left tackle, and he's learning how to play starting right tackle against starting defenses on the fly. It's quite impressive how good this kid actually is. Any Lions fan that's going, we should have took Slater. Shut up. Slater's playing his actual position, I believe, of left tackle. Sewell's playing right tackle. I mean, that's a different position. That's a whole different angles, different ways people are flying, different guys you're dealing with. It's a whole different ballgame going to the right side, especially at the NFL level. Yeah, I don't think you're blowing any Patriots team off any lines now. We're too good now. We went and collected every linebacker like they was rare Pokemon. Or we'll go get Van Noy, we'll take Judon. We've got one of the best young emerging linebackers in Uche. I don't really know if it's Ucha or Uche. I just say it's Uche. I think that's a cooler name anyway. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's the thing. And Detroit's trying to, he'll get better. Plus, Detroit, the Lions, low-key have like a top line. It's completely hilarious how good. Well, Derrick Henry kills everybody.
Right in the thick of things.
For the most part.
That right based on how many wins they have up to this point. And a lot of
Taylor
that is
Lewan
driven
is
by some of their
you guys
talent.
got.
When you study these teams, you don't play very
really
often.
good.
You start to appreciate where they've been, where they're at, and where they can go.
He's a monster. He's getting so good.
A.J. Hinch admiring the Reds from afar, but have to admire what his Tigers have done.
Oh, no.
So far in this series, a wall-side window.
Oh, God damn it.
Jose Urena takes over in the fourth after Casey Mize faced the minimum through 3. No hits, no runs, no walks, couple of strikeouts, 9 up, 9 down for Casey Mize, and an impressive start.
Oh, he's goddamn pitch limited right
Speaking
now.
of the
God
Cincinnati
damn it,
young
dude.
stars,
They're inning limiting him.
Jonathan India is that guy.
Oh, yeah, no, we know how to make Trent Brown work, too.
Well, what we've seen, real good-looking kid right here.
Yeah, you always got to go Taylor Lewan.
Seems like more athletic in every.
Was that Penei Sewell? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and Sewell's just going to be a machine, dude. Especially with Decker and Frank Ragnow already on that line.
India.
I think Connor. I think they have him on a pitch bin. It's annoying, but it's like it's expected.
He runs good.
Urena's in now though. 0-1, 1-1.
Saw the numbers on Casey.
It'll be India, Naquin, and Castellanos.
27 of those pitches given were strikes.
He finished.
Myers was absolutely dominant for his 3 innings he was in there.
Going from 3 to 7.
God damn it! I hate that we're not in contention. I thought that's why. Man, that's annoying.
I mean, I don't know what more under this.
I guess that's why they let him pitch so much in August, deep into games and shit.
I'm talking about health being really one of my numbers.
I realized we were making the playoffs, and they were like, "Well, we're gonna give him it was like June or July. They said they were putting him on a pitch rotation or pitch limit, so they could pitch him in September. Now they're pitch limiting, doing it again to him. What the hell are you guys doing actually?
Compared to from last year, you'd see a huge difference in his development.
I'd imagine Screwball's going to be on some similar crap like this.
Settled into not overthrowing the ball. He's got good.
Now we got to struggle through a Urena start.
His velo settling in. He's throwing a 2-seamer where he can move it.
We got 1 and 2. 2 and 2.
Coming along nicely.
Yeah. Yeah, Trent Brown's a great pickup. You're about to say what?
There's the 2-2 to Jonathan India. Popped it up. Scope is in.
Oh yeah, no, I moved. Yeah, I moved downstairs. Yeah. Yeah, man, I know. My apartment's crazy. I went like that and it changed. It just goes back to the old style.
Peaches and Jack. Morris and Petrie right there in the development. Pretty darn close, isn't it?
And it's updated for Casey Mize, too. That's with today's efforts.
One of the things I really like about Mize, Scooble, and all the young kids that have come in is they really, and go down to AAA between Riley Green and Torkelson. There's a togetherness. There's a bondage.
Yeah.
That's coming together with many of the players.
It'll be interesting to see how when Torque and Green come up.
And that is the culture that was not here.
Hopefully next season, right away.
Previous. And they've been working on that.
I mean, shit, we've seen it's possible for guys like Badu to make the team right away. Like minor leaguers can make this team with Hinch. So.
0-1 to Tyler Naquin.
Ah.
The first hit of the day for Cincinnati.
Wow.
Out here before.
Well, there goes our no-hitter.
Tyler Naquin,
I don't know, Alan. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's just he's having trouble adapting to a different style of pitching typically found in the National League. That could be a thing. You know, it's less power pitching, so.
Had a big 2-run triple last night.
That's my only guess. Is you sometimes see that with guys going between AL and NL because it is like a slightly different style of baseball. So that's my only guess.
Jonathan Scope seems.
Other than that, it's kind of like the collapse of the Minnesota Twins. I don't really have like the best. I don't know what happened.
That's important at first.
Strike one to
I don't know
Castellanos.
if it's important, but
Like the Twins, I don't like. Does anybody have a good explanation of what happened in Minnesota? Like what happened to that team? Other than I don't know.
In the game, you didn't fraternize so much. Now they do.
Castellanos with a bullet up the middle. Back-to-back one-out hits for the Reds here in the fourth to try and get something stirring.
Lindor boos his own crowd. Oh yeah, they're gonna have to probably trade him from the Mets.
Nick finally gets one down the middle and strokes it right up the middle.
Well, Jose Urania's throwing right now. I don't know what he's doing.
Second. Here's the best talker at first I ever had, I think, was Eddie Murray.
Oh yeah.
And he
all right, Votto's up now with 2 on, 1 away. Tigers need a big pitch from Urania, who's I don't really.
Mike Flanagan, they had great moves. He'd step off, and he had.
Well, the thing is like they were bad. Like they were projected to have a pretty good season, then they just like collapsed. Then they traded away. Then they had to trade away Cruz during the season.
Now faces Joey Votto.
Like, if you would have predicted the Twins would be battling it out for like fucking third place in the AL Central when the season started, and like last place. But I think they're dead last right now. Like that would have been a home run money pick on you. But like it would have been like, wow, how the hell did you know that was gonna happen? It's one of those baseball's a weird game where you'll just see that a team that's been good for a couple of years will just return like the same team and like that's it. They're just not good anymore.
Great ability.
Votto swings and misses.
I guess people figured out how to beat them, and they're not the A's, so they couldn't adapt and just figure out a new way to beat the people that can beat them.
That Tigers 8-6 win.
Should be fresh today, ready to go.
Lasted a couple of innings and gave up 3 runs to a very good Oakland offense. Votto flew out to left his first time out. 1-1 to him.
Can't remember Joey Votto having so much movement. A lot of leg movement, arms are moving, he's a lot to sync up. Seemed like he was stiller prior years.
All right.
He's got a big violent.
Yeah, they've always had a weak lineup, it seems like, but they've always kind of overcame it. It felt.
Good stop by
Shit,
Eric
good
Haas.
stop. Dude, Atlanta's the most unlucky, are they coming back from the grave now? Despite every, one of their opening day starters being injured with, horrific. I don't know what the hell happened to them. They should be unbeatable. Once they get all their healthy players back, that's one of the scariest teams in baseball.
Yeah, a lot of balls in the air.
Alan, you're a Tigers fan?
Here's the 2-1.
Or are you a Reds fan?
Tigers have done
If you're Tigers, yeah, we're out of the rebuild. I wouldn't call what we're doing now as a rebuild. We need an offseason to retool the team, put a couple big names in there, and then we're a good contending team, I think. Gibson, you're a huge Tiger fan? Hell yeah, okay. Gibson and Shepard were sitting there talking about WAR, and apparently we're about a 20 WAR team right now, somewhere right around there, and the typical playoff team is about 40, right? That's the typical, the magic numbers with WAR. For the Tigers right now, it's about 20, and something like 40 is a typical playoff team number WAR. The Tigers will probably get there in just 2 offseason signings, because you'll probably add up Torkelson, you'll probably add up Green, you'll probably add up, Mize will be a little bit more impactful in that. Scuball will be a little bit, all these rookies and all these young players will be a little bit more, the WARs will go up, adding the team WAR, making that a higher number.
Right to Willie Castro.
Gibson predicted we doubled them up. Hey, look at Willie Castro and Nico Goodrum playing heads-up baseball. That's a double play. We'll go to the top of the 5th with no score. Good job by the defense there to make a good heads-up play. Double play was, yeah, desperately needed. But yeah, Gibson and them were basically saying that we'll probably have about 30 WAR heading into free agency based on just like the players we have, the players that are around. And you know, you can trust guys like Gibson, who was a manager, probably understands player development pretty well, how to figure WAR out. And like you sign a guy like Correa and you sign like another big name pitcher, though, that probably covers it. Like it's not like we're not, what's the word? Really, in terms of like advanced analytics, the Tigers are like right there. They're so like Sean pointed out earlier, as I've often said, if we didn't go 9-24 in April, or like 5 more wins, we're a 500 team, I believe. What's the actual record for us right now? Let's look at this. We're going to the top of the 5th, though. It's a commercial break. It'll be Reyes, Castro, and we'll see if you're rating the bats. Let's see. Will this show me the record? 64 and 73. So you look at this. That'd be 69 wins, and then you minus 73. So we'd be 69 and 68 with a 5-win difference split in the month of April. So that's still having a bad April, going 14 and 19. But still, we'd be over 500 right now by a game. Playing for our 70th win of the season. Yeah, I know. It's a bit annoying to know that literally 5 days better in one direction and everything's different. Do you have a link for the game? Yeah, let me see how we're doing on likes. If there's 20 likes, I'll drop a link for everybody. 16. Make sure if you haven't left a like yet, I'd appreciate it. We're trying to get to 20 for every stream. I've decided to stop dropping links for people because people weren't leaving enough likes on things. But I have no problem dropping it. We got up to 18, I just noticed. Yeah, here you go, guys. Appreciate you.
Oh, I forgot.
There you go.
Chest high. You get so...
The likes help drive in more audience. And
because that ball's hit on the line.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
Warthog.
Hopper, I'm going to have to really get it, but it's on the line.
NFL starts up soon. I'm sure you'll be back around more when that's
and here we go.
But
that's the thing.
As a fan,
all the way up to 19. You can be the 20th. I appreciate it. Hopefully these are all real likes. Yeah, no problem.
Line drive one Hopper.
Reyes with a pop up to left.
1 away in the top of the 5th. This is a quick game.
He saw that ball hit. He thought
the pitching has been locked in. Castillo was locked in, and Mize was dialed in too, leading to what was a pitcher's duel. Then the Tigers took out their starter to bring in Jose Urania. We'll see if he can continue the duel. It'll be the Tigers staff versus Castillo today. Because Castillo's, there's no way he's at a high amount of pitches. Let's see, he has 66 through 5. Or 4 in the 3rd already now. Yeah, he's doing pretty good. I don't know, that's quite a few pitches actually. 67 now with an 0-1 count for Reyes. Yeah, oh, sorry, Ken. I see you said you came back from the store. Welcome back, man. Helping your mom out? That's nice.
You have to practice that just like you practice fielding ground balls, just like you practice.
It's always a good thing, right?
But it doesn't really, I would say it's the top priority. To practice.
Yeah, I've been getting notifications because like on this watchback device, as you can tell, like I'll type right now. This is my burner YouTube account. You'll see it. Hold on.
Yeah, Urania's going to be in there.
That's my burner account.
Several innings.
No one will ever know it's me if I come into an account and I want to someone's channel and I want to troll. I'm like, no, I'm not Dirty Rob TV. Fuck you. Who do you think you're talking to? You stupid fat bitch. And they'll never know it was me because based on that name, you can't link it back to this channel. How could you do that? It's not even. I don't know who that guy is, but like, he's just a troll. I don't. And I have a very auspiciously. I don't know. Well, but yeah, so I'm logged into that. So not on my main one on this device. And I just I don't get I have full notifications on for my own channel. Like I even I went to the thing. I just got all. I'll get all notifications. Yeah, I've already had that set. I'm pretty sure. Let me check.
He's got a couple extra base hits.
All right. Someone should leave the final like, but we'll get there.
Hasn't hit since 2019, though.
2 outs here in the top of the 5th. 1-2 count. Nothing happened to Mize. I think they just have him on an innings limit or a pitch limit. It can't be a pitch limit. It's got to be innings. And that's going to be a foul ball. They tried to Urania tried to bunt there. I don't really know what that was with 2 strikes. But we'll go to the bottom of the 5th.
Back to doing what he does best, pitching when we come back.
No score. It'll be Moustakas, Farmer, and Barnhart. Moustakas, Farmer, Barnhart. Bottom of the 5th. No score. 2 hits apiece. So 4 total hits in the game. Absolute pitcher's duel as long as the Tigers can respond in kind without, their actual starter in. Okay. Oh, yeah, so for anyone interested in fantasy football, as we're going to do a couple leagues here, tomorrow, probably since I keep forgetting that there's, I don't have class tomorrow because it's Labor Day. We'll just I'll have a stream at probably 7 o'clock to set up the leagues, for, the fantasy football leagues, and then Wednesday evening at 9:30 we'll just have the drafts. So that'll be good. That's the fantasy update. I have 3 leagues set. That should be good enough. I've got one more more serious league. I don't want a lot of different random idiots in there. And then I've got 2 viewer leagues. If need be, we can add in more viewer leagues. That's not a problem for me. I don't care. I just won't make an account. After I won't do more than 4 accounts or 5. I'm gonna do sad words as well. I won't do more than 5. So please don't ask me to join your fantasy league. I'm not going to. I'm already in 5. So, yeah, that's too much. Summer almost done. Yeah. You got school on Wednesday or Tuesday?
Here at Great American Ballpark. Reds 73-64 on the season. Tigers just the opposite. Cincinnati.
Oh, yeah, because Andrew Thomas went to Georgia, right? Start on Tuesday. You're a senior, Kenny. You're a big dog on campus. You're going to go around and shove freshmen into lockers and call them nerds?
The first wild card, if the season or postseason started today, San Diego's still right there.
Why?
St. Louis and Philly.
You're not going to bully freshmen?
Got a chance, and rightfully so. Although
not going to pull your pants down and shit in their face?
Lost the first 2
punch them?
games.
Well, I did the freshman. Toughened them up.
Which has been, to the Marlins, which is a little surprising.
Yeah, I can tell you, you're going to scoreboard watch.
I'd come into school extra early and hide up in the above the door for where the freshmen congregate, and I'd just stone cold stun or more like a people's elbow from a top rope, and just fuck people out. You don't get bad. It's just hazing, bro.
Talking about.
I just go elbow first into a whole crowd of people and knock a random freshman out. No one really cares because they're stupid.
4 or 5 in a row, and Cincy might lose.
Moustakas swings at the first pitch and lines.
I think you might actually go to jail if you did that in today's schooling, though. I wouldn't recommend that.
Moose is hunting down the middle.
Or you could you could hide in someone's locker, and you do this for however long it takes. You get in there an hour before they got to come in there, and you put on a scary mask.
Just remember, in 1987,
and when they open the locker, you just go ah, and then they fucking shit on themselves, and you're a fucking legend for the rest of your school career. That'd be pretty funny, right?
7. They lost all 7. Yeah.
How long have you been in there? And you go, all day, bitch. I've been waiting to get you all day with this.
And certain things happen when the pressure.
You have to be able to fit into a locker, first of all, which is pretty difficult. High school lockers aren't exactly big.
Make it hard on the guys that
but it would be incredibly funny if you're not claustrophobic.
Make you elevate your level of play to a playoff team's level. That can only make us better. And more
I would have done that to about everyone I hated, but the problem was I physically couldn't. I can't fit. I'm very wide across the shoulder, despite being very skinny and very, not muscly. 2-1 count, runner at first. The base hit there to lead off the fifth. But it's Farmer now with the 2-1 count. Need a double play.
Crazy 87.
See if we can get out of another rough start of an inning for Urania with the defense bailing him out.
Grounder to short.
Gonna get the lead guy at second, and they're gonna call him safe at first. Hey, that was hey, you know what? Hey, get the lead runner at first. That's all I care. You get the lead guy at second. Hey, keep him out of scoring position. Keep the double play in order for the next guy. Let's keep him moving. That's good to see. That was a weird hop. That was a tricky hop over for the shortstop, Goodrum. Good job to still get the lead runner at second.
Yeah, he had a couple choices to make there. He read it that he had to back up with some topspin.
That was a weird hit. That ball bounced weird. So, or it took a tricky hop anyway at the end. All right, here we go.
Dry out right now.
Barnhart fouls it away.
Field dries out, so topspin is going to have more of an effect when it hits the dirt.
0-1, one away. Runner at first for the catcher Barnhart.
Can hit it like a clump of dirt. Take a bad hop on you. AJ Hinch giving his signs. Got to have the signs. He's got one sign that he can touch that take everything off. Okay, because sometimes you can put signs on, then take them off. Because the opponents are looking at you, and you can't let
1-1 count.
Get them.
There's the 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. He goes to left field for a base hit.
Be 2-on, 1 away.
4 hits for the Reds off Jose Urania since he's taken over for Casey Mize, who didn't allow 1.
Urania,
that's no good.
Pretty much throwing the ball out over the plate and it's tailing away from the lefties.
I think that in the offseason they're going to try to figure out adopting it. Or they're going to talk about it anyway, see if they want to figure that all out.
Since he's got a pretty good.
But I believe the expectations is they're going to adopt the DH rule next year, but we'll see. Yeah. I mean, I don't really watch enough National League Baseball to give a shit, so that's not really my problem. I don't care what they do in the National League.
Series. He flew out to center his first time up, fouls it back.
Oh, I literally watch like however many times the Tigers played in the National League that year. That's how often I watch National League Baseball.
Ahead of the count, not much hard contact.
But yeah, it would be good for the game if it was just a universal DH rule.
You can look at it with your eyes. You can see that Urania stuff right now is not as good as
0-1. 1 on, or 1 out, 2 on.
At the right elevation. Nor is his secondary pitches going over right now. So that's what you get out there. He's got to work that out. Try and get at least 2 pitches working. Gets behind. He's going to go to that sinker.
What's up, Aaron?
And Cincinnati's waiting for it.
The 1-1 fouled away.
Foul ball. It'll be 1-2 though.
Love to see Urania get struck here, and then you get the pitcher in Luis Castillo.
Yeah, that'd be idea.
Both guys fired up. They get a foul ball.
I was gonna say it should be. Yeah, it's the pitcher's up next, so that's good.
They got the foul ball, man. His mother gave it to him. Oh my goodness! It's
yeah. His sister was there. Like, what are they doing? So excited about, but he was ecstatic.
Yeah, it was like Christmas morning for him. There's the 1-2.
Ground
ball to second. Could be 2. The relay from Goodrum.
Oh, come on. Man, we are so bad at double plays. So we'll have runners at the corners, 2 away. But now up is Castillo, the pitcher, so hopefully we can get him here.
Has to take it and then go open up, and then Nico has to open up to throw that ball. If he could have stayed back behind that bag a little bit and it came through the bag.
Good for you, Aaron. I don't give a fuck how far ahead.
He'd have a better opportunity to turn 2.
Look, I don't care.
Runners
I'll
in
time you
corners
out for
the
that
pitcher.
alone.
Luis Castillo.
See ya.
Struck out against Casey Mize the third.
It's annoying. Like, cool. Most people are, man.
This is an advantage in the National League game.
Fucking
you got a
nuisance.
pitcher up here,
What, do you want to
think
be
that he can
praised
get
for
through
not
his
spoiling?
field.
Like, go fuck
The
yourself.
Reds need some innings for their bullpen as well.
Like, what am I at the
No
mercy
pitch
of
in
you
here
not
as we
spoiling?
are
Like, you're like,
in the
me
bottom
being
of the
a benevolent
no
ruler
score.
and dictator of YouTube,
It's a decision you make.
I
You pitch
decide
for him right now,
you will
you're
not be
your
spoiled.
Then he struck him out.
Like, go fuck yourself, man. I don't give a fuck about your declaration.
As we head to the sixth.
All right, let's go to the top of the
Tigers with
sixth.
top
No
of their
score.
order.
Rainey gets a
Badu,
strikeout on the
Scope,
pitcher.
and Grossman.
I mean, not that difficult. And it'll be Badu, Scope, and Grossman, top of their lineup for the Tigers, 1, 2, and 3. God damn, dude. Who just comes in and announces that? Like, I'm not gonna spoil it. Like, good for you, I guess. You don't need to tell. I get more annoyed of that kind of shit than I do of the actual spoilers. Like, just fucking spoil it then, dude. You clearly want the attention, so here you go. Fucking dummy. Badu, Scope, and Grossman. Dun 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 dun. Anyway, it's a commercial break. Top of the sixth coming up. No, he was just injured, Sparty. Nah, he's stuck around. But thank you guys. It looks like we're at 19 likes. I think we'll eventually hit the like goal, so thank you very much. Glad you guys are enjoying it. Hopefully those are all real likes and they're not going to get deleted. All the likes yesterday were real, so we're almost up to 2 streams in a row with hitting the like goal. So eventually I could put the stream back up, or the links back up. Yeah, walks into a gun with the store and says, "Yeah, I'm not here to rob you. Don't worry, I have a gun on me, but I'm not gonna pulls it out and looks, points it. No, I'm not robbing you." What? Yeah, it's weird,
how about
dude.
The third inning, Akil Badu.
It's not
got
equivalent,
stood
but
up. It's gonna get me. No.
I don't know. I feel like people make fake accounts and they leave
Hung in
likes or
there.
dislikes. It's the
Had to
same
work out
concept
with
as
that changeup,
fake
stayed on
dislikes.
it. Unfortunately, erased by a double play at the end of the inning, but this kid.
We have 30 likes
showing
yesterday.
he can
Yeah, it's like
pitch.
33 or something like that.
So here we go. Here we go. Here
We'll
we
see
go.
what we hit
here
today.
we go. Here we go.
I was going to say 2 pitches after that one that was inside that had him
0-0 game, top
dancing out of the
6.
way.
It'll be Badu,
He's
Scope,
able
and
to come
Grossman.
back, and at the time collected the Tigers' first hit.
Well, what he did right
Yeah, I
there,
know, right? Nah, I'm
he got
not
the feel
robbing
when it
nothing. I'm just,
feels
I
like
just
he gets
have
thrown in the
these
ribs
things
right
that I
there,
want to show them to
but
you.
he didn't get the contusion.
And you know that
You
they
can feel that.
exist.
You stand there,
Hey, we're at
your-
21 likes. I
your
appreciate that. You
mind
guys very
says,
kind.
It's going to hurt. You feel it.
Hopefully all good.
It-
Hopefully all real. I
yeah,
appreciate
that-
that. 2 days in a row of hitting the
Time
like
of,
goal. I
"Oh, it
appreciate
didn't
it.
get me." No contusion. So
Very
I want
kind.
to feel what it's like. I'll see if
Only
I can
took till the
react.
top of the
I'm
6.
good. I'm good. I appreciate it, though. I do
With no
appreciate you thinking
contusion.
of me.
Anyway,
Badu leading
Badu
off the
swings
sixth,
and
then
misses,
will be
0-1.
Jonathan Scope and Robbie Grossman.
Now he's went change
boy,
up,
is it getting hard to read that
fastball
fucking
to
device.
Badu.
I'll be right back, guys. Enjoy the game for a
Slider
second.
right
I have
there.
to, my nose.
So he's introduced in this third at bat, the third pitch.
It's 0-2 to him. Tigers are off to Pittsburgh after this one. They'll take on the Pirates for 3 in a row starting tomorrow afternoon here on Valley Sports. Then an off day before they come home. Slapped.
Oh,
Fair.
what a beauty.
Inside the third base bag. Badu will dig for second. The throw is
Safe.
not in time to get him. Sweet looking slide for Akil Badu as he leads off the 6th with a double.
Well, he stopped right at the beginning to see if he was going to go fair. And I think he still got in there, though. He got out of there. Look at how quick he really tight on that corner. That is really close. You see this in slow motion.
Let me see. Is he out?
Will they return it around? Ooh.
Show me an angle. There we go.
Yeah,
he's in there.
All
right.
And Jeremy Rehak, the second base umpire, was right on it. And Miguel Cabrera loves the hustle. Who doesn't?
Here we go.
Should be a
A
double.
couple of hits for Akil Badu.
Unless it gets challenged and the umps decide to fuck us. But I doubt they're even going to challenge that.
This?
Are they even going to? Oh, they are.
Taking a look at it.
Might as well, I guess. Maybe it goes your
That
way.
is
Maybe you get a
really
little
gonna be
lucky.
close. That could go either way. You look at the one angle.
It looked good to me, but
Yeah,
you know, you never know with how the
Could go
MLB
the
wants to
other
rule
way.
it. Again, I'll be right back again. I forgot
But they
to.
got to have conclusive evidence to overturn it. That heel is what you can't see. I think hit first.
Well, I think it's the toe that hits first. Right there, you could see the,
They might get him.
the spike
Let's
kind
see
of
the
crunch
heel.
up a
Watch
little
the
bit.
heel. No. He may got him.
Yeah, Rehak was right
That
there.
is that's such a hard call. Imagine in real time. Let's show it in real time.
Safe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Woo. You see that real time, we almost could speed it up because that's what it would look like if you were out there.
Yeah, I just don't know how you overturn something that close that was called safe on the field of play.
Badu again trying to ignite this Tigers offense.
Good start to the inning for Detroit. Here's Jonathan Scope.
All right, top of the sixth starts with the leadoff double. He's safe.
Scope's 72 RBIs lead the Tigers. Takes the first pitch low.
Here's real speed from the throw. Rehak right behind him.
Yeah, that ump was right on top of
Boy.
it. What a no count for Scope here. Golden opportunity to take a 1-0
The
lead.
1-0 sliced to
Ah.
right and tracked down by Jonathan India.
One away now. That sucks. We're not making good contact whatsoever against Castillo here tonight.
One out.
One away
Here's
now for Robbie Grossman.
Tigers host the Rays Friday, September 10th at 7:10. The first 10,000 fans receive a free Detroit Roots hoodie courtesy of Valley
Ooh.
Sports Detroit. For tickets, go to tigers.com/tickets today.
You can give it to your dog.
Jonathan tried to get him over.
Yeah, I think it says I got 21 Spar. I appreciate it, everyone. Thank you again. I appreciate it.
Fastball.
We were talking about that a second ago. I think it jumped all the way up to like 21, but it could have went down. I don't fucking know anymore.
Grossman.
I don't get the runner to third.
Bob
Oh, everybody's safe.
Grossman safe.
What's up, Jacob? Everybody's safe. Hurrah!
There's a gift.
Oh, it jumped back down. Now I have 5 dislikes. Who's
bad hop on
doing the
Troy
dislikes
Votto.
to right now? Who is it?
The India's right behind him.
Aaron?
But hit something.
Makes sense. He gets timed out, so he just
Tried
starts
to
leaving a
rush
bunch
it,
of
make the
dislikes.
call, make the play. Still
Makes
had
sense.
time.
He removed his like and decided to leave 5 dislikes.
See Castillo.
Right. Right when you get timed out, suddenly all the
First and
dislikes
third,
start
one
coming
out.
in. Right.
Here you go for Candy.
They give Votto the air on the play, and here's Jamer Candelario.
Kind of suspicious timing, Aaron.
First and third, only one out.
Seems like whenever something goes wrong with you, a bunch of shit starts happening with my channel. Kind of weird.
Inside.
You bring a lot of trolls whenever you show up. It seems you seem to know all the trolls quite well.
15 swipes on the year.
not maybe a 3-2 count.
Okay.
But I think they've got a pretty good.
Candelario's up with the runners at the corners and one away. It'll be down low for a ball.
On the move and a stolen
Hey,
base
Grossman
for
steals
Ron
second. There we
Grossman.
go, out of double plays.
There you have it. Picked a good pitch to go on.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he came in trying to. He was going to play spoil, but it's whatever. He's going to fuck
Adds
himself.
to
I
his
don't give a
career
fuck.
high totals. It's 2-0 to Jim.
If he spoils, I'm just going to ban him from the channel permanently. Like I hope he realizes that.
Robbie's
Break another rule, Aaron. See what happens. Spam. Have it one more troll account. Like you happen to, if you happen to just know another troll, then you'll have to go.
good straight line down there.
Because you just you knew one of the guys who made like a fake account of a guy and like went along with his weird construction story for some reason. That was pretty weird. Even making up parts of a story that he stole money from your family, even though the person didn't exist and they were a troll.
It's 3-1 to Jamer
So that was kind of weird.
Candelario is walked and struck out. Badu with a
It's weird that you knew that fake account
Grossman
who
safe
didn't
on an
exist,
error,
who
and then
did
a
those
stolen
things
base
to
by
you,
Robbie
and they
Grossman.
didn't they don't
the
really
Tigers
exist as like a
in
real
business here
thing.
in the sixth. Ground ball fair.
Hey, that'll score a run, maybe two, depending on if we can get it in. Tigers take a 2-0 lead. Like I said, we'd probably score in the fourth or the sixth inning. And it's top of the sixth. Candelario gets a third. Or a triple. Not a third. Yeah, he just hit a four. He just hit a four-baser. That was a three-baser by Candelario.
Excellent candy. Again, they try to chop it.
Like someone who doesn't know baseball well. He got all three that time. That's pretty good. But it's 2-0 Tigers after a two-run triple by Candelario.
Comes around easily.
Haas is up now with 1 out and a runner at third. Just hit it deep and sack fly the guy in. Now, as long as we don't give it right back in the bottom. So.
Again, you're just going back to the focus of their hitting.
Well, I mean, you got to be really fast to hit in the park home run. Even triple, you got to be like top tier speed, I think.
Third, infield comes in. Don't have to hit it hard. You just have to hit it. You get a triple.
Or really know how to hit like the gaps and shit really well. And know how to read if a ball is going to be caught or not, so you can just haul ass around the bases. There's an art to it. Castellanos is really good at hitting triples, and I don't think he's necessarily like the fastest guy on the planet. I mean, he's just not. So.
Infield still in. Put it in play. Pick up this cheapie. Freebie.
Here's the 1-0.
The 1-0. To right field.
Let's see.
Candelario's going to tag.
Candy's going to tag, and he's safe. We'll see if that actually stands.
Candelario, and Haas's sacrifice fly gives the Tigers a 3-0
As long as that stands,
lead.
we're up 3-0. Haas did his job, just flew out, and sack flied it. Yeah, that was very close. We'll see if it stands. I want to see a replay.
Did a good job of going.
Go back. Yeah, as soon as you see that's in there, your ass should be standing on third, Candelario.
Goes around Barnhart.
Oh, he's in. Yeah.
He's in there.
Yeah.
Now, you're a guy who you like to watch the Bally Bar down at the bottom, right, Sean?
I do, yeah.
So, and you recite things sometimes while
There we
you're
go.
sitting there watching it. So it just said, Jamer Candelario, 2-run triple. What's that vision you got? It's like a bullet, right? Like he breaks something?
Yeah.
Just look, he got that little ground ball. Isn't that a beauty?
Bounced around in the right field corner. That's good enough.
But I mean, I see triple, I think.
Yeah.
He really raked it. But
Yeah.
what he did was he got help by his teammates who got on for him, brought the infield in.
Yes, sir. A good piece of situational hitting.
Water, get ready to play.
Doesn't matter the volume. It just matters when you get the hits. Like You have 2 guys, second, third. You got to hit it. Like it's more important than getting 12 hits in a game and nobody scoring. Is getting 3 hits and they're all right there. That alone could win the game for Detroit. The 2 hits this inning and the 3 runs.
Tigers score a couple.
Timely, more important than volume. It seems.
Akil Baddoo got it started with a hustle double. Robbie Grossman was safe on an error and stole a bag, and then Jamer Candelario cleaned him up with a 2-run triple.
Then he got batted in by Mr. Haas.
We head to the home half of the 6th.
3-0 Tigers. Let's see if we can hold it now. I hope we bring in a new pitcher for Urania here. Who it is, I don't know. But I really don't want to see him pitch. Because he'll give up at least a run. I can feel it. All right, let's pop that open. What's up, Anthony? What's up, Grad? Well, I mean, your guy could have challenged it, right? I mean, you get, what, like 2 a game? Yeah, the Reds aren't. Wasn't the last time you guys were good was the literal 70s when you were the big red machine? You're going to talk shit? You guys are literally one of the worst like long-lasting teams in baseball. I mean, we were a perennial World Series contender from 2010 to 2015, but okay. Like, we were favorites to win the American League from 2010, 11, 12, probably 13 and 14. But, well, I mean, like, yeah, we haven't won anything. Yeah, we haven't been good or anything. Sure.
The Pirates in an upcoming pitching
we weren't, really?
By Wallside Windows. It'll be Skubal, Peralta,
weird. I remember it being a lot different through that stretch.
And Keller for certain.
Who are the like, we would lose in every single ALCS or we'd win and go to the World Series once?
All of them.
What are you talking about?
Sports. A fresh
All right, sorry. We won every time. We won our division for 4 straight years, and we're favorites to go to the ALCS. Is that better for you? When was the last time the Reds were favored to do anything? No, you weren't. You guys didn't win anything.
A 2-run triple from Jamer Candelario and a sacrifice fly from Eric Haas.
What have you guys done? Like what? Like. Other than waste the career of Ken Griffey Jr., what have you guys done? And Joey Votto's career now too.
In 3 innings of work. Faced 9, retired 9.
You guys aren't even going to be able to keep Nick Castellanos. He's going to get the fuck out of that city.
To right field for Victor Reyes.
When was the last time the Reds even were in the NLCS?
Time for a word from Mike's Hard Lemonade.
It's Mike's Hard Lemonade season.
Yeah, Votto's going to get 3,000 hits and 500 home runs. That's totally going to happen. Votto's going to win a triple crown. Oh, yeah, all those triple all those batting titles. Oh.
Had the first hit for Cincinnati.
Wow, you're finally going to the playoffs. This might be the first time in my baseball watching life I've seen the Reds make the playoffs, and I've been watching since 2003. How many times have you guys made the playoffs since 2003? Twice? Maybe 3 times?
We were talking about the Jamer Candelario 2.
How many division titles have you won since 2003?
Cincinnati in a pinch hitting role last night.
Since 2003, we've been to the World Series since then.
There, with the fake bunt. Had he bunted that ball, he would have been out. He'd stand on the plate.
So, I mean, that's just a stupid statement.
Looks like Uranian maybe finding a little rhythm. Shep, that's what we're hoping.
I mean, no, I'm asking how many times you guys made the playoffs since 2003?
Sure. AJ Hinch would love to see him.
No, they won't. You won't even have Castellanos. Your best player is leaving. Like, I'll make this statement unironically in that I think the Tigers have a better shot at signing Nick Castellanos than the Reds have at keeping him. Because, like, isn't he a free agent? Like, isn't that like he's opting out?
You piece it together, right, Gibby? You get the ring you through.
No, I'm just saying I don't think either one of our teams is going to have Nick Castellanos on the team next year.
Cisnero and Soto.
Dude, he wants to go to a tiny ballpark. He's going to go to, like, New York or some goddamn shit like that where it's a tiny little ballpark he can just bash millions of home runs in. I'm pretty sure we have a winning record. You can challenge me on that, though. You might be correct. But, let's look that up. I can look this up. Yeah, Colorado's probably... No, I don't think you want to go there.
Scooble starts tomorrow, and he'll probably be under the same type of pitching circumstances that Casey Mize was today.
BaseballReference.com.
Yeah, that's
the Reds are 1,000 or 10,703 and 10,486. Just above 500. Pretty good. Let's look at the Detroit Tigers.
And not have a governor on you. That's what you're hoping. And this is why they're doing it this year. This is the developmental program.
Detroit Tigers they've played less games, it looks like. But they have a better winning percentage.
To the rigors
oh, no, just a little higher. 9,433 versus 9,299. I have trouble saying the upper 10,000.
Picked off by Goodrum. He shoveled it to Jonathan Scope, but pulled him off the bag.
Runner safe.
3 guys.
Good try there.
In one spot.
So, I mean, we're like the same team.
Tigers are going to look at it. I thought he was on.
How'd that backfire? You said we weren't a 500 team. We're literally the same team as you. Cool.
When he first caught it, was he on?
Time to check some stuff out about the Reds.
I don't think so.
Let's see. Where are your playoff years?
It's a right call by John Bacon, the first base umpire.
2020. See, if you were a real Reds fan, you would have known that you were in the playoffs last year, 2013, 2012, 2010. But, like, you're a troll.
Yeah.
So, a little mishap.
So, I'm done engaging with you and get fucked and get blocked.
Yeah, got to be careful now because...
It's really easy when someone doesn't know that their team was in the playoffs literally last year.
The next 2 Reds hitters. Castellanos has 26. Votto has 28.
No, guys, don't even engage him. He's a troll. Like, don't even, like, he didn't, like, I was like, when was the last time your team made the World Series? 2000, or the playoffs, 2003? He literally could have said last year. Like, I knew that they were a playoff team last year. I was literally, I've been waiting for him to say, dude, we were in the fucking playoffs last year. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, an actual Reds fan would have known that. Maybe, Trammell. The Reds are actually a pretty good team, as long as they keep everything, like, you know, on the right path. But their notoriously cheap ways might fuck them in the long run. I don't know if they'll keep Castellanos in a serious note. I think Votto's getting close to retiring. We'll see if he sticks around. We'll see.
On and off. He'll do his side day normally.
Their bullpen is also very bad.
He does throw 7 innings.
Lazy fly ball to center.
2 away. Runner at first will have to stay. About what, Judy? I'm sorry.
Anyway, you look at it, they are really going beyond.
Yeah, that guy's just a troll. I wouldn't even take anything he said seriously. Yeah, no, he was literally, he didn't even know his team was in the playoffs last year.
So many times they just shut him down.
Cash? I don't know. Like, Cincinnati's not a bad place for him to stay because they do fly out. What's going on?
We got a double switch here. He went to the
double switch
umpires. So going lefty.
Goodrum's coming out.
Nico Goodrum coming out. Michael Fulmer coming in.
Here comes Fulmer.
And he will face Joey Votto.
Fulmer's gonna face Votto with the runner at first and 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. But they're gonna go to a quick commercial break to let Fulmer get a little bit warmed up before he throws his pitches. So bottom of the 6th, Tigers lead 3-0. Oh, yeah, no, he was just being a troll. Yeah, you shouldn't take anyone like him seriously. Yeah. Thank you, by the way, everyone. We have 21 likes. Hopefully, they're all good and legit likes. Not just one person leaving a bunch of bad likes, that get deleted anyway by YouTube. So I appreciate the goal. That looks like we might have gone finally back-to-back streams of reaching 20. So appreciate you. I don't know what's been going on with my channel the last couple of days. It's been weird as fuck with these Tigers live streams. The viewership feels way down. I don't know what happened. I don't think there's much of an audience right now either for the Tigers, especially since like the Reds. I've noticed it seems to wane in terms of like, hey, you're playing a team with a big fan base. You're gonna get a lot of people in here compared to like when we played the A's. It was 506, nearly 700 and 500. But when we played like the Cardinals, who have a huge fan base, both streams were in the thousands. You know what I mean? So and like the Blue Jays, similar situation. All three games were in the high thousand, like 3,000, 2,000, 1,000 type streams. So, all right, have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping in, Aaron. All right, man. No, don't worry about it. Yeah, have a good day. Have fun on the lake, my friend.
An appearance in the series. It's a wall side windows pitch.
You were going to buy a Colorado Rockies hat or player. Those are cool hats, Tramel. I have to agree. Yeah, I like Rockies hats. They're pretty cool.
Boy, has he been good for the most part.
60.
Yeah, man. Have fun, Aaron. I appreciate you stopping in, man. Thank you. Don't worry about the. Just don't spoil, man. Just please don't. I don't have to fucking kick you out.
Now he's found a reliever spot. It's been really.
I think so, Mike. Plus, it's like the end of the season. Like, I don't know. I feel like people don't really want to watch a team that's clearly not a playoff team anymore. This is like it's kind of like the preseason, but not as severe. Where this is like people watching the Tigers games as Tigers fans right now are like real fans. I would say like these are pretty because when your team's out the playoffs and you're not going to get a high draft pick
if he just went pitcher for pitcher.
There's not a lot to watch for.
Pitcher would be in that hole. He'd have to pinch hit for him.
I will admit that
AJ Hinch likes his defensive configuration as well. This way.
And the purple one.
No, that's all right. Where there's a miscommunication.
Baseball hats are the best, I would have to say. Like the baseball team hats.
Nico.
They do a very well. I mean, they have obviously fucking designers design them, but they do a very good job at making nice hats.
It's a two-way deal. He likes the hitting. He likes the defense.
It seems like every sports league has their cool thing, NFL, they have mouth guards and it's like what? You guys don't walk around in an NFL style mouth guard all day? I do. Go ahead and try and fucking, knock my teeth around when I'm walking around down the street. I got a fucking full-on running back mouth guard in.
In the number 6 spot in the order overall.
They won't catch me slacking. Here's the 1-2. Fulmer trying to get out of this little mess. Nah, it's going to be a ball.
Very tempting. Off the plate, 2-2.
Kind of surprised those called the ball. It'll be 2-2 now. Runner at first, 2 away in the bottom of the 6th. Fulmer trying to get this by Votto or get Votto out. We'll see. For preseason, you're probably just going to get people like me who like for it. Yeah, pretty much.
The 2-2.
For football, yeah. Football is a little bit more, a little less involved. It starts off more, but as people see the starters are out, they get the fuck out the game and quit watching.
Detroit up 3 in Cincinnati on Valley Sports.
But an NFL preseason game can wind up what a base, kind of. As the game importance wanes, the people stop watching. We'll go to the top of the 7th though. Tigers hold on to their 3-0 lead. They'll probably try to add to it here with Reyes, Castro, and Castro. It'll be Reyes, Willie Castro, and Harold Castro. I think Harold came into the game for shithead. Good room. It was Dewey? Shithead? That's another really funny. If you've never seen Scary Movie, the first one, when they all realized Dewey was one of the killers or the killer in the movie, he's just like, shithead? And, like, when you think back on it, you're like, man, that's, like, the most obvious. Like, he's so clearly the guy doing it. And they do, like, the Kaiser Soze walk-away ending. But it'll be Reyes and the Castro and another Castro. Top 7, 3-0 Tigers lead. Both teams have an error. Both teams have 4 hits, but only the Tigers have runs. So, Tigers trying to steal a series here from the Reds and inch ever closer to that 70-win mark that I think most of us would say is a sign the team's coming along. I do think we've clinched we can't lose 100 games. Like, we 100%, even if we lose out here, we can't lose 100. So that's always good. Much bigger improvement than when we lost when we only won 47 games a couple years ago. So that's nice.
But still, A.J. Hinch has plenty from which to choose.
We got Garneau, Hill, and Cabrera on the bench for hitters
to
anyway.
Shep, is
We got
also
Del Pozo,
regained
Holland,
now
Soto,
by moving that pitcher
Carlton,
spot up to the
Cisnero.
number 6 spot
Lang, I don't know how good he's going to be, but
Castro
Jimenez,
at the
I don't know
bottom.
either.
If they
Funkhauser, though,
want,
he's good.
Fulmer
Soto's
can go
good.
out
Cisnero, if
to
we
the
can keep him,
next
he's
hitter as
good.
well.
Fulmer's been good.
They've left him in the
We have the
pitcher spot
pieces,
there
and I
in
think
Burns.
we'll see. Reyes is up now.
Luis
What the hell?
Sessa is in to replace Luis Castillo.
New version of Java is ready
Sessa
to be installed. Who gives a
Victor
shit?
Reyes,
Strike
Willie
one.
Castro, and Harold Castro.
Sessa used to be with the Tigers, didn't
With the Yankees.
he? Then when Tigers traded him to the Yankees?
For the
Oh, yeah,
Yankees,
Luis Cesa.
He retired the first batter in 17 of his 29 appearances. Reyes to center field.
Fly out to the center fielder by Reyes, one away.
Hey, the 1901 Society memberships are on sale right now for the 2022 season, starting as low as just $6 per game. All members receive opening day tickets, access to year-round benefits, discounts, and more. Join today by visiting tigers.com/2022 or call the number on your screen, 313-471-2255.
All right, here. Nah, hold on. I'll give you the link, though. People weren't living up to their end of the bargain and leaving likes. So I'm going to...
That'll bring up Harold.
So for a while, I'm kind of going to be
Willie
stingy.
Castro follows the first pitch.
Once I see we have the total likes, I'll
Grounded to
drop it
third and struck out
on
looking.
command. Or, here you go.
Harold,
There you go.
Willie, man.
Well, Harold's on deck.
Yeah.
Because we're at about 23 likes, so I appreciate it. But like I said, if people aren't going to at least leave a like, which is part of the reason I dropped the links, why bother dropping links?
Foul
Yeah, no problem,
away,
man.
And it's 0-2 to Willie Castro.
Top 7, one away already, 0-2 count for Willie
Sessa
Castro.
came over with former Tiger Justin Wilson in the deal with the Yankees.
Hit a home run, Willie. Right now, this pitch. Do it. Here's the pitch.
Ground ball.
That's probably the second out of the inning, and it is 2 away. Now up is Harold Castro, one of the best hitters in the game. Hitting Harold Castro.
He said August 30th. I meant July.
Yeah, you stupid motherfucker. Matt Shepard,
Harold
dumb
Castro.
bitch. We should get him canceled for being stupid.
1 for 4 yesterday, 3 for 8 in the series for Harold Castro. Takes a first pitch strike. Three runs, 4 hits, and an error for the Tigers. No runs, 4 hits, and an error for Cincinnati. Wave and a miss. It's 0-2 to Harold Castro. And he strikes out. Sessa mows down the Tigers.
Well,
1, 2, 3.
Bottom of the 7th coming up. We go 1, 2, 3.
This afternoon, but they lead it by 3 as we head to the bottom of the 7th, and we stretch.
You call it
Cincinnati,
Hitro?
brought to you by DTE.
Hitro Castro? You mean hit rolled? Hit roll? It feels like there's like hit rolled would be the completed version of that. It feels like you're forgetting the L and the D at the end there, Kenny, unless you just call him hit row. Like you're just like, it's hitro. The Roman god of hitting. Or whatever the fuck you'd call him for. It's Mustakis, Farmer, and some bum Barnhart. Mustakis, Farmer, and Barnhart. And bottom 7, Tigers lead 3-0. Gotta pitch well. Just start crying. By the way, I don't know if I'm doing the game tomorrow. Because I gotta get like a shitload of cleaning done tomorrow. So I'm gonna be busy all day. But I'll stream tomorrow night. Don't worry. I have plans. We're gonna set up the fantasy football stuff. To anyone who hasn't heard yet, I know a lot of I know a lot of people have been curious about the fantasy football stuff. So like we're doing it tomorrow. We're setting it up, and then Wednesday is when the official draft is. Just so you know. Plus, I want to wake up in the morning and I have to make like fucking 12 videos, so I'm gonna be a little busy tomorrow morning. So that's also why. Yeah, tomorrow's a holiday, so I actually have the day off. So I mean, I could do it, but it's also like I have a lot of other things I want to do. I got to get a lot of predictions started, and a bunch of other stuff. And then Wednesday, I'm doing the draft on Wednesday at 9 or 9:30. I'm gonna probably do it at 9.
In his start, comes
so
up
that'll
big
be good.
for Detroit.
So I'm gonna miss pretty much all the Tigers. I think except
for Cincinnati,
Tuesday because they play at 6:35, and I'm pretty sure I'm out of class by then.
Was earned
So
with Kirk Gibson.
we'll
I'm
see.
Matt Shepard. Glad you're with us on this Sunday. Gibby Casey Mize very strong in Detroit. Not using
Right, that's
the
just all I
long
do.
balls.
Here's my one prediction
Big
video.
runs,
Patriots
but
win it all.
effective
Fuck you.
pitching
Mac
and
Jones
defense
season
so
never
far.
ends.
Well, we
Spike
talked
that.
about
Spike the
coming in,
mic.
Even though we had a lot of home runs in our previous.
Man, could you guys imagine though how annoying Patriots fans are gonna be if Mac Jones is really good in the NFL? Oh man, all we're gonna do is make fun of everybody.
And it's working so far today. Badu got
Like,
on,
how's that feel? Here comes another weird long run of dominance that shouldn't have
ball,
happened,
we get the triple.
all because
So
your idiots
Casey
team,
Mize
these idiot
looks
teams
great.
got
I know he
hooked on
wants
your
to
Zach
pitch more,
Wilsons and
but
your
for his own good, for
Justin
the
Fields,
organization,
an Ohio
protecting
State
a good
quarterback
asset, they're doing the right
that
thing.
I'm supposed to believe
And,
that's
who's
going to
gonna
be
step
the
up
rare
that
exception.
we haven't
But to be
seen
fair,
yet
we
this
took a
year? There's
Bama
lot of
quarterback, so
guys
it's not like, you know,
that is gonna
we
show
didn't
they
take
can
a cursed
contribute
school
in the long
position,
term
like
for
a
Detroit.
cursed position
Somebody
from a
is
cursed
gonna get
school
an opportunity.
in the NFL. You know,
Somebody must be ready.
we kind of did
AJ
similar
Hinch pieced
things.
it
So.
together very well. He started with Mize, then Jose Arena came in and gave him.
Yeah, I know we
a couple of
do.
good
Patriots
innings.
fans have been
Michael
through enough
Fulmer
losing as it
then
is.
replaced
We had
Jose
last
Arena
year.
in the 6th.
Like people,
Got the final
like a
out
lot
in
of
that
fan
6th
bases
inning.
don't realize how good they
Now
have it until
takes
they go
over
through what we went through
to
last
pitch in
year.
the 7th as well.
Like that was hard. It was a
And
lot
he will
of
face
struggle.
Mike Moustakas, Kyle Farmer,
7 and
Tucker
9.
Barnhart for the
I get it
Reds.
now. I get what it's like losing
Noting
every
that
game as a
Cincinnati,
fan.
We've said this already, but it's worth repeating. Cincinnati is a team that is vying for a playoff spot. They
All right,
also
bottom of the
have
7th,
in front of
Mustakis,
San Diego.
Ramirez, no, not Ramirez, Farmer and Barnhart. Mustakis, Farmer, and
For the
Barnhart.
Reds down the stretch.
And yeah, we did try to be
David
humble as
Bell said
fans,
it
and everyone made fun
after
of
the
us. So it's
first
kind of
game
like,
in
well,
which
fuck
Detroit
yourselves.
just pounded Cincinnati 15-5 when they had 10 extra base hits, 18
Bunch of
hits
garbage
overall.
ass teams. Anyway, 1-0.
Home runs. He said, "Look, this is a good
2-0.
Tigers baseball team."
Fulmer back to the mound to work. Hopefully, he can
Well,
get him
much
1, 2,
better
3
than
to
they've
get
been
this
in
into
the
the 8th
past.
inning.
They've got different
It's
ways,
not a good start with 2-0.
weapons to beat you.
Moustakas foul tips it into Haas's glove.
Shit. All right, 2-1. That was a big swing. If he hits it, it's good. That would have been pretty far.
Moustakas has one of the Cincinnati 4 hits. It was a single in the 5th.
All right, here's the 2-1.
Struck out.
And he
Pops this
fouled out. No, wait. Staying in play.
Candelario, foul tip.
Candelario
He's
makes the
got it.
play. 1 away. Bottom of the 7th, 1 away now. Now up is
Better
Farmer.
at that.
He's
It's
the
a
tricky
long
one,
run,
I would
but
have to say.
One of the things about playing the shift, you don't realize.
He's a motherfucker. They've had him kind of figured out today, so he's not been too bad.
Stands and sometimes the ball's
But again,
coming
thank you
back
everyone who's left a
forward,
like.
you gotta
I
learn when
appreciate
to
that.
Break it down.
Very kind, very kind.
It's getting much better at that. Takes that one easily.
Browns
Your
0-16,
update
Lions
earlier today
0-16,
on
the Bucks
Salvador
0-14.
Perez.
I
Kansas City
totally
homered twice last
understand
night. He has homered
what they
yet
went
again.
through as a fan, because it's equivalent to us not being 500. I get it.
100 RBIs for the first
Like,
time in his career.
It's basically, you know, that meme of a bunch of people like
Farmer takes
doing
strike
that, or like,
Kyle
you know,
Farmer has
like
flown
the
out.
like everyone's shaking hands. It's
Choice.
basically the Patriots on one side, and then there's the Lions 0-6, all three of the loser teams. We know what it's like now.
Wave and a miss.
We're in the pantheons of losers and in the pantheons of greats. It's a weird spot to be in. What's up, Daniel? What's up, Brandon? How you guys doing? Hopefully quite well. I'm doing well myself, Brandon. How are you doing? How are your Astros doing? Chalkline McGillicuddy 3-3. Some shit like that.
Up and in, 1 and 2 to Farmer.
I'm trying to learn how to speak Brandon's language. That's the divide I'm going to come to. Aardvark, Alamo, Bahama, Astros 31-5-0, 12, Alimony. I'm just fucking around, Brandon. I'm sorry, that was mean.
Cincinnati gets a couple of relievers up. Starting to throw. Saw Lucas Sims yesterday.
Anyway, 1 away, 1-2 count here.
Was just
Tigers lead 3-0 here in the. That's a ball, 2-2.
2 and 2 now.
When you can be
Kyle
fucking
Farmer.
up like this.
Tigers are at the top of the order. Badu.
Strike him out.
Try and
Fuck
tag
this
somebody,
loser.
for Sure. It's kind of hard, you know.
Fuck
not
this
to
traitor.
think that Cisnero and Soto are going to come in and clean it up, and you don't need runs.
Yay, 2
You
away.
do.
Michael Fulmer
Tigers
strikes out
dominating.
his
No,
first
not
batter.
really.
There's
It's a
2
good
away
game.
in
It's
the
been a
7th.
pitcher's duel. We
MLB
got him
game
for
video
3 in the
highlights.
6th. Is
Live
basically
pitch
exactly what I
breaking
said would
news, player
happen.
updates, stat leaderboards
Is we'd hit
and
the
more.
starter in the
Detroit
6th.
Tigers, that's the MLB
And
app
that's
today.
pretty much what we did. I said it would be the 4th and the 6th, or the 4th. I thought it would be 3 and 3. I thought we'd score,
Now
3 in the
he
4th
faces
and 3 in the
Tucker
6th. But I didn't expect a pitcher's duel to break out. So at least we got the 3 in the 6th.
Slider,
We go back
that
to the
last
beginning.
one
I
was
said
nasty.
Morris most likely with
Beat the ball.
Castillo. We'll get him in the 4th or
Big
the
time,
6th.
Look, that's just eating him up.
I was right. Barnhart's up with 2 away here in the 7th. 3-0 Tigers lead it. Pitcher's duel today. Been a good game. Hello, Eddie.
He has thrived in this role.
And he popped it up.
Barnhart with a fly
As
ball
long as we
fly.
catch it, that's the 3rd out of the inning, and we'll go to, yep, there we go. Good job, Fulmer.
1-2-3 go the Reds, and here comes
Top of the order for the Tigers, by the way. So it'll be Badu, Scope, and Grossman in the top of the 8th. Badu, Scope, Grossman, top 8. Tigers lead 3-0. What's up, Owen? How you doing, buddy? Hopefully quite well. Yeah, this game's flying by. We're literally, I missed, 5 minutes of the game. So we're at 2 hours and 3 minutes of a game. Yeah, you can see it by it being 1:13. The game starts at 1:10. So 1 hour and 2 hours and 3 minutes. It was a very fast game. Compared to the first game of the series that went on for like 4 hours and 30 minutes or some dumb shit. Or 3 hours and 50 minutes. But that's a testament to how good the pitching's been tonight by both teams. It's been a really well pitched game by either side. The Tigers just happen to have gotten some more timely hitting, whereas the Reds have hit into a few untimely double plays, or just they'll get guys on or like get a situation started and then it'll be like a weird double. It's just good pitching. That's like the real like story is just really good pitching is how you wrap up today. A very fast game, though. Let's see. But again, it'll be new pitcher. No, they already brought in Sessa. It'll be Brack. It is a new pitcher though. Brad Brock, Bratch,
number of moments in the
whatever
6th,
his name is.
Jimmy.
It'll be Badu,
Feel
Scope,
like
and
they
Grossman.
Really got things started with his speed right out of the box.
Yeah, he did right out of the box. Robbie
Maybe a home
Grossman
run for
got
Badu would be cool.
Got a steal as well. Then Candy with the infield in.
I'd imagine it's Cisneros
He's
Soto
in
for the
home.
8th and 9th, right? Like, if we don't score any runs, I'd imagine they're going to bring in Cisneros in the bottom of the 8th, and then the bottom of the 9th will be Soto. So,
Tigers up 3-0.
as long as we don't score anymore, that's probably what we'll see.
And Akil Badu.
And if Cisneros struggles, we'll just have to see like a 4 or 5 out save by Soto. We'll see.
The game where it is. Brad Brock is in for Cincinnati.
Brock, okay. I figured it was some stupid spelling or pronunciation.
34th appearance.
Uh-oh, he's got a 5. Oh, he's their question mark guy. He's their Joe Jimenez, it looks like, numbers-wise. 5.9 ERA in 30 innings with a 1.48 whip. Yeah, the Tigers play the Pirates. I don't think I'll be live for the game, Brandon, unfortunately.
Sent down Alejo Lopez. Make room for the extra arm.
I got some shit I gotta do tomorrow. I gotta do a lot of. I should have been doing it all weekend, but I don't care. I can clean really fast. So gotta clean tomorrow. I've moved all the heavy furniture. Now anything that's up there, I can just move it, and it doesn't affect me. But I'm actually pretty physically tired today, so I don't really want to move anything. Plus, I'm sore in like random spots I shouldn't be sore in, so I'm kind of worried I like fucked myself up. Some of the shit's really heavy. My arms are very tired. Like I had to move my couch down, my desk, my chair, bed.
Jose Cisneros warms up for the 8th.
All my tables and desks and stands.
And it has worked out just the way A.J. Hinch would have expected and liked. 3-1 to Badu. Badu's been on base twice. He singled in the 3rd and then doubled in the 6th. Both hits the opposite way.
Gonna go yard right here. Watch.
Hell yeah.
Calling the shot.
3-1. God, man, I wish he could hit inside pitching. 3-2. Full count now here for Badu.
49 runs driven in for Akil Badu.
That'll be ball 4.
Leadoff man aboard here in the 8th.
All right, a walk. That's what you like to see.
The stick. My partner had Akil Badu. Everything Kirk Gibson touches turns to gold. Dan Petrie.
Candy.
Yeah, he's done a nice job.
Peaches has really been on a mission.
Well, you do have a 30-point lead going into today's game.
Yeah, I switched. I switched. I'm in the in the basement unit now. Much preferred to. I don't want to be upstairs and shit. This place much better. It also feels a bit colder down here, which is nice. A little cooler. Without having to run AC, which is nice.
Fastball on the inside corner, 0-1.
Especially at nighttime, it's fucking cold in here.
Look for that heater. They're going to throw more fastballs with Badu threatening to steal.
I was like, ooh, I was fucking shaking the other night. I was like, man, it's fucking cold in this bitch.
Hasn't run in a while.
Hit a bloody nose. That's no good, Connor. I'm sorry to hear.
He's wavy.
Maybe you should make your nose not bloody and not be a nerd. No, I'm just kidding.
If you want to get back there too far, you get out of the...
I don't think my nose has ever bled before from the nostrils. That shit would scare the shit out of me, though, if it did.
Right there, you see with the stopwatch giving him time.
Like, I'm bleeding from the brain.
Maybe they have a key. Maybe they look at his elbows. Maybe they look.
Yeah, but I'm very happy. I've never really. I don't think I can't recall any nosebleeds I've ever had.
Good pitch to run on right here.
Deal 1.
Even though I've hit my nose, probably broke it a couple times. I don't know if I broke it then if it didn't bleed, but like I've hit my nose pretty good, and I've always expected, or like it feels like my nose is leaky, and I look at it, I'm like, nope, no blood. I'm like, damn. I guess that's something I don't experience. Built different.
Yeah, he was up in more.
I just can't consistently breathe through my nose ever because it's all fucked up.
He likes to be open a little more.
Badu's gonna go.
The 0-2.
Scope's gonna get a little. That's gonna be a bloop single. That'll probably score a run. Badu's gonna push it, and he does 4-0. And they got Scope.
Thrown out at second base,
Scope's out, but Scope gets a double, or well, gets a single, scores the run. Good shit. Hit and run scores the guy from first. 4-0 Tigers lead now. Good job by Scope. He gets Scope slid up. It's kind of whatever play by scope. But hey, it is what it is. We make it 4-0. That's all I care about. We get the running. Good fucking fundamental baseball. Hit and run. Boom.
Thinking of scoring right here.
Tigers take a 4-0 lead.
Good redirect by Cincinnati to get Jonathan Scope, who's trying to advance in second. So it's really a good play, actually. Would you trade an extra run at this point in the game for an out in second? Yes. Yeah. So it actually works out good for the Tigers.
And the aggressive nature by third base coach Ramon Santiago remains constant.
Here's the 0-2.
Robbie Grossman was
1-2.
safe on an error. His last at bat. Stole a bag and then rode home on the Jamer Candelario 2-run triple. There's Ramon Santiago. Continues to be aggressive in that third base coaching
Here's
box.
Grossman with 1 out.
Helps when you got a guy like Akil Baddoo. Right?
Nobody on.
Well,
and Tigers up 4-0. Counts 1 and 2. Foul ball.
His goal is to make Ramon Santiago stop him. When you go to the base like that, you're telling him, I want to go, I want to go. Now, if he puts his hands up at the last second, you got to break it down. But Ramon had a good view of what was going on there.
Ball up high for Grossman. Now it's a 2-2 count for him.
You could just tell, like I saw it at second base, and I think you could probably hear me say he may score. That's his thought process. And again, pressure in that Cincinnati defense. It's worked for you well so far this game. It's worked well in the series.
Was that another foul ball?
Also was in the scouting report before we even played a game.
Really is an incredible
clean
weapon
your kids'
to have.
houses once a
that
month.
type
Well, that's
of
nice
speed,
of you.
That type of aggressiveness and that
That's nice.
unbridled willingness.
Did they pay
to
you
get
well?
thrown out.
Or is it just because you're the mom? Your
to
mom
take those
and
chances. That's what this team has done, perhaps better than anything else from last year.
The Reds owe you some money now, yeah.
Grossman strikes out, and that's out number 2 here.
2 away in the top of the 8th.
Again, right just above the hands.
Man, this is about to drive straight over to Cincinnati and smack the Reds.
Probably can't get to it. Gonna bring up Candy, doing some more damage.
I'll fucking backhand the Reds. I don't give a fuck. I'm unhinged. All right, 2 away in the top of the 8th.
Candelario takes strike 1. He had the 2-run.
4-0 Tigers lead here. 4-0 top 8. I don't know, Kenny.
Another good series.
They play Joe Mama.
The 0-1.
Candy gets a base hit himself, so it'll be a 2-out single for Candelario here in the 8th inning. It'll be he's out,
and he's going to get thrown out.
Well, that was that. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th.
Instead,
well, Candy thought he might have seen that the outfield was playing a little lackadaisical, but they were apparently right on top of it. And they get Candelario trying to be greedy. But Tigers do have a 4-0 lead. It'll be Schrock, Brock, and India. I would imagine with Brock batting second in the inning, they're probably going to bring in like a utility hitter or something. I can't imagine they'll leave this guy batting in the bottom of the 8th in any capacity. So let's see if we can get him 1, 2, 3 though, because it is 8, 9, and then top of the order for these Cincinnati Reds. And that could be a little dangerous. So. Dun-dun-dun-dun. 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 Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. But anyway, how's everybody doing? Good? They're playing the Cubs next. Well, that's good. We'll go for the Cubs. Or for the Reds, I don't know. Who's probably probably the fucking Cubs are favored to lose that. Anyway. I know it's boring between the innings. I don't know why they're taking so long. I think it's because, this game has gone pretty quick. So now they're, pumping the old commercials in. They're like, here's many as we can.
Tigers baseball on Valley Sports is brought
Hey, thank
to
you, by the way, for
Comerica
27
Bank.
likes. We're
Raise
doing
your
pretty good tonight. I
expectations
appreciate
of what a
that.
bank can be. Come
Too
to
kind.
Comerica.
Too kind.
By North
Thank you.
Bloomfield Properties, the area's most recommended property management team. And by
there's one thing I gotta do
BigTimeBats.com.
really
Get your commemorative Miggy
I'm going to make sure all my
500 bat.
apps I use are up to date on my save
BigTimeBats.com. Some big at-bats for the Tigers in the 6th, and then again in the 8th. They lead it 4-0 as we head to the bottom of the 8th.
I want to play store.
And a new Tigers pitcher. It's a wall-side window.
Jose Cisnero in, as we thought, to
Say
pitch
hello
the
to Jose
8th.
Yeah,
Cisnero.
Tigers up 4-0. Cisnero coming in as scheduled. He's been a workhorse, done a very good job. I just wonder if A.J. Hinch, if there's a 4-0 lead going to the 9th, will Soto come in? I believe he will. He's not going to worry about.
I was going to say, I would imagine Soto's going to come in this game simply because
want to nail down this win. Right
who we're going to be playing like the thick part of their lineup in that
Soto
inning
hasn't
potentially.
pitched
So
since Wednesday.
unless Cisnero has like a bad,
How
Oh,
much
and
do you
yeah,
think
Soto
that
hasn't
has
pitched in a
anything to do
while.
with it? The fact that it's been that while.
Well, I think both things go on. He hasn't pitched as much, and you want to win it, and you need to rest your other guys.
It's 2-0 to Max Schrock.
2-0.
Stevenson.
Cisnero needs to throw strikes to the guys that you need. Oh, Stevenson's going to pinch hit, it looks like. They help you? Oh, they help you clean? Well, that's nice of them at least. And, you get to see your kids, so that's always a plus.
Cisnero used a lot. Only Brian Shaw of Cleveland and Yusmeiro Petit of Oakland have seen the mound more than
2-1
Jose
count.
Cisnero, who did pitch in last night's ball game. Through an inning, gave up just one hit.
Brian Shaw's been throwing 70 innings for maybe 8 to 10 years. That's a standard that he's established. Hopefully Jose Cisnero can do the same. Some guys just have that magic gift. And let's hope that he has the longevity with what he has.
All right, here we go. Here's the 2-2.
The 2-2 to Schrock
fouls it away. 2-2 it remains.
But
Sorry, I'm just like
a
updating
certain
fucking
number of
Chrome
innings
and a bunch of other apps. I do this once a week usually, or at least once a month, just to make sure they're all working
I
good.
think you're going to end up in the 70s somewhere when you start to get over 80.
I figure you enjoy the sounds
Again,
of the game anyway.
The pitcher's got to be honest. You'll get a lot of guys that want to show you how tough they are and that they'll take the ball any time, and you can hurt yourself that way. They got to be open.
Full count now. Cisnero missed on that third one.
The Schrock kid has been tough on the Tigers. Scrappy.
Fouls it away
Foul
again,
back.
and we'll try another
To
payoff
put it in
pitch.
perspective, 2 years ago, the leader of any reliever for innings pitched was Sam Gaviglio in Toronto. He threw 95 and 2/3 innings. Just to give you an idea of how deep and how long some of the relievers are used. Another payoff. And
Another foul ball.
I think
So we'll still stay at 3-2 after another
reliever
foul ball.
to-
We'll
for
stay at a full
200
count.
innings.
Another payoff pitch is due up here at any point.
Who would you think that would be?
I can't imagine who that would be. 200 innings out of a reliever?
We'll have to look it up. Mike Marshall, I believe, got close to 200 innings.
All right, the former Spartan.
But
Here's another full count.
100 is a ton right now.
Yeah.
Another foul ball.
Is it based on appearances or is it based on innings? I mean, I guess that's another question.
I believe that one is innings.
200 innings as a reliever sounds like some starter shit.
Petit has been that guy. A couple of years ago, he had 80 appearances. You see he's leading the majors now.
Another foul ball.
Schrock has proven to be a difficult guy to put away.
Yeah, he just keeps fouling them off.
Tigers fan got that foul ball. Good for him.
Having a neighbor picnic tomorrow. That's always cool. Hell yeah. Hopefully it's a good time. Another one.
Cisneros giving Schrock everything he's got.
You'd think you could like slightly go down and away with it for a pitch. Maybe try something out here. That's not going to be the game plan, I don't think.
All right. 12th pitch of the at-bat coming
Charged,
here.
And there we go.
What a battle.
Another foul. Jeez.
Well, just keep throwing it down the middle, I guess. You can tell he's real late. You don't dare throw like a hanging slider here because looks like he's protecting against it. He keeps following him over the third base dugout. Gonna try something slow here.
I'm gonna say he's sitting on something. And he walked in.
And a well-earned one.
That was a bad pitch. That was a bad at bat by Cisneros. Jesus, dude, what are you doing?
Join us again tomorrow as the Tigers head to Pittsburgh to take on the Pirates. Coverage begins at 1 o'clock with Tigers Live. We'll share part 1 of Dan Petrie's baseball journey. That and more to lead you up to the Pirates and the Tigers in the first game of that 3-game series, 1:30 here on Valley Sports. A 13-pitch at bat goes Max Schrock's way.
Wouldn't worry about him. Get this pinch hitter right here, Stevenson.
Stevenson takes strike 1. Started the first 2 games of the series. 2 for 5 yesterday. 2 for 8 with a couple of walks in the series.
If you get a ground ball double play, that would be really nice.
Low and inside. Stevenson leads all major league pinch hitters with 12 RBIs.
Runner at first, 1-1 count for Stevenson, the pinch hitter. Bottom of the 8th. Tigers lead 4-0. Could use a double play here.
The walk to
Cisneros being
was the
Cisneros,
first
so
walk
be a
allowed by
roller
a
coaster.
Tigers pitcher here today. Here's the 1-1 to Stevenson. Low and away.
2-1.
First strikes.
I'll be right back.
Amir Garrett warming up for Cincinnati. They're a hard-throwing lefty. Well, Detroit has their hard-throwing lefty start to get loose as well. Gregory Soto.
Get to. Come on.
Two and two. Chris Fetter, the pitching coach for the Tigers, making sure that Soto expedites that warm-up.
Yeah, they don't want Cisneros to throw a lot of pitches, I don't think. And if they get up to the top, Bravado.
The 2-2. Outside, 3-2 to the pinch hitter Tyler Stevenson.
Cisneros been missing on that glove side.
Now the payoff. There's a chopper to third.
Take
Slowly, out. Candelario gets the out at first. To the top of the Cincinnati order now, Jonathan India.
Want to make sure you think about you got a 4-run lead. we'll take it out for a run right now. Because if you don't, you rush it, make an error, somebody hits a home run. Now you've given up 2. It gives Cisnero a little breather right here. We're going to make sure that Soto's ready for the next batter, Naquin.
Brief conversation. Jonathan India's 0 for 3. Ground out, pop up, and a fly out. Faced Cisnero last night, and Cisnero got him to pop out to second.
All right, here we go. Yeah. Oh, would you take the, was there like an over-under thing?
Keep an eye, India. He made that one down. You want
reps?
to keep them honest there. They need runners to get more runs.
Excuse me one sec.
The 1-0 in there for a strike. India helped lead Florida to a national championship in 2017. Alex Faedo was part of that Florida Gator squad. Former SEC Player of the Year is Jonathan India.
Good pitch.
At the knees, 1-2.
That was nasty.
Pitch. Really keeping it down and in. Like the ball down. Going to hit it on the ground. Got a chance.
A little low, but you know I'm glad they
Gobble it
called
up.
it. Obviously. Could have went either way. I'm glad he went with the strike though.
The 1-2 fouled away.
Oh shit. Hopefully I didn't just time it went
India
out.
now going to the emergency stroke. Trying to stay alive. Get a pitch he can hit for the Reds.
1-2 for India.
Waits on a 1-2. Here it comes from Cisnero. Jammed him. And loops
I'll
it
get
to
a run
right
in.
field.
Played smart.
It'll be runners at the corners for Cincinnati with 1 out for Tyler.
All right,
Naquin.
hey, that's a better
He got
situation.
his, we got ours. Jonathan Scope had one of those. Purdue scored. India gets this one again. He just fights it out over the infielder. In front of the outfielder, they got first and third. They got a little something going on here. Does he go to Soto?
Need a big play here. We need Naquin to strike out or something.
He will.
No, they're gonna go get Soto.
Another double switch. He'll bring in Gregory Soto, the lefty, to face the lefty Tyler Naquin.
Power pitching lefty coming in.
Derek Hill coming in.
Derek Hill will enter the game for
Comes out
somebody.
the defense a little bit, and it'll be a lefty on lefty matchup when we return.
Yep. All right, here comes the closer for a 3-out save or a 4-out save base, a 5-out save. Not really a save situation, but Soto hasn't pitched in a minute, so we shall see. We shall over. Ollie, ollie, oolie, ollie, lay. What's the score? It's 4-0 Tigers. We're going to. It's still in the bottom of the 8th. The Tigers have made a pitching change to bring in Gregory Soto. So it'll be Soto pitching against Naquin if he stays in. Whenever Hope I never have to do is just say that now. I think it's 70. Want to go home? Oh yeah, why do you want to leave when this... What? Okay. I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about, man.
From center over to left. And Derek Hill comes in to play center field. Robbie Grossman out. And that means Derek Hill will hit in the number 6 spot because of the double switch. And Gregory Soto is on the mound in a Wallside Windows pitching change.
And the pitcher is in the 3 spot, if you're keeping your scorebook. 57 innings for Soto. Electric stuff. 100 miles an hour. Cincinnati trying to make it tough for the Tigers to get a victory here.
And for the second time
Deion
in as many
Sanders'
days,
son is playing his first game of QB.
will pitch hit for the Reds.
Yeah, I would imagine that's a crazy amount of pressure.
Yesterday,
Who's Jackson State playing today?
pitches here.
1-0 now. Runners at the corners for Greg Soto. Here's the 1-0. Fouls it away 1-1.
It's 1-1 to him.
They pinched hit with who the hell's in now? Cabrera's pinch hitting. They brought in Asdrubal Cabrera to pinch hit.
I'm sure they could all think of
Florida A&M.
less scary guys to face, less intimidating guys to face than Gregory Soto.
Cabrera's capable, but
Oh, they don't
he's
play
pretty
today?
good. Soto
Jackson
is.
State?
Lots
Oh, I
of
didn't know
high
that.
velo.
I just assumed that's why I brought it up.
The 0-1 grounded foul.
Be a foul ball.
Cabrera
1 and
is
2.
0 for 6.
Strikeout here would
Since
be
being
huge.
claimed off waivers from Arizona.
Or pop out, or any kind of just quick out where it doesn't impact the runners on base. Cabrera's batting, 1-2 count, 1 away here in the bottom of the 8th. Runners at the corners and a 4-0 Tigers lead. We've got Soto on the mound.
There's the 1-2.
It's going to get a runner.
A run is home for Cincinnati.
Wild pitch
It's a
scores a
second
run.
base, and it's a 4-1 Tigers lead.
Come on now.
Max Strunk has really been a pest. He had over 10 pitches, 12 pitch at bat. Gets around the bases, and here he scores.
Got to
on
play
a
smart
wild
here.
pitch. A lot of determination by that young man.
He's had a good series for the Reds.
India now at second. See if he goes with another slider here. 2-2 count. Getting into big boy territory. Castellanos, Votto, and Moustakas to follow.
Yeah, I'd be pretty
2-2.
pissed if my team's linemen were out.
This one gobbled up.
3-2.
by Eric Haas.
I'll be right back.
Soto boasted the save last appearance on Wednesday against the A's. 13 pitches in a clean ninth against Oakland. The payoff to Cabrera. Fouled it away.
Fouled the tip.
Got good velo, 99 miles an hour.
Dallas should call short passes. Yeah, they're going to be in a world of hurt.
Cabrera, veteran guy. Just hanging on, hoping he can get one.
Full count to
Something
Cabrera.
will happen.
Tigers having a little trouble here in the bottom of the 8th. They've let a run across. They've got a guy at second, and they've got a full count here with just one away. So this isn't good at all.
Almost.
Got to make something happen here if you're Soto.
Well, Soto could make something with that slider work. He's got it.
Unless he walks him.
Another
And he
3-2,
did.
and he walked it.
Oh, great. Yeah, Josh, I think so. I think so. This game isn't ending well.
2 walks and a jam shot.
Well, this game could be tied in a
Holding on
second.
right here.
Yeah,
so
the danger
far.
zone here, right, Gibby?
Yeah.
Climbing.
Good guy for a double play.
the Danger zone.
What do you think?
I'll take that. He's grounded to second. Single. And flown out to center.
Need a break here. Double play would be perfect,
Best
but I mean, it's
batting average in the
Castellanos,
majors.
so. Well, great,
Inside
dude.
1-0.
Why can't we throw strikes all of a sudden? What the fuck are we doing?
Soto, pretty much arm, glove side, just pulling everything to the
Come
right
on,
side of
fucking
that
throw
plate.
strikes.
We're trying to keep it in on Nick. Don't want to let him have it out over. We can go to right center.
Swung on and missed. Helped him out a
2-2
little bit. 1-1.
or 1-1. Sorry, 1-1.
Yes, he did.
Added an extra pitch for each category. I don't know what the hell I was doing. 1-1 count.
Ball came out. Didn't break much. Kind of overhung.
Wonder if that's a
Passed
setup
down
swing.
the
Got to be
second,
careful if
break
you're
over
Soto
the
right there.
plate. Instead, he got a strike out of it.
I'd go back inside, stay about around his knees,
Double play.
or a little bit higher, just slightly above the knees inside. Fastball.
Here's the 1-1.
Too low.
Low and inside.
2-1.
If Soto doesn't get Castellanos out, you're going to see Chris Fetter come out and make an adjustment.
What do we do? Why can't Soto hit
Castellanos
right now?
0 for
He's
2 in
just
his
off.
career against Gregory Soto.
All right, here's the 2-1.
Chased again.
2-2.
He's sitting on that slider. He's swung at 2 of them.
Gregory Soto looked like he was upset at himself after that pitch.
Yeah, he
Didn't want to throw
fucking.
it up
Yeah,
there.
because if Nick would have.
Not trying to.
If Nick would have hit that ball,
So Eric
oh
Haas
my
trying to
God, it
settle
would be
down
it'd be
a little
4-4, and that ball would probably still be
Good luck.
flying out. Because
Yeah,
that's
I-
that was he's lucky that you can't really hit a ball up that
Really
high.
having trouble locating his pitches.
Otherwise, he hung that
Do it.
shit.
Now the 2-2.
That's nasty. Yeah, that was fucking disgusting. That last pitch. that last pitch. That's the number 5 you see right there. The one that's that was that broke so goddamn hard and late.
He got him on 3 overhung backdoor sliders. I think Nick thought it was going to come further. They didn't make it, but Soto with a huge strikeout.
That was good. All right, we got 2 outs now.
Joey Votto.
All right, lefty on lefty violence coming up. This will be fun. Here's Joey Votto,
Good
one of the
numbers
scariest
with runners in
dudes.
Scoring position for Votto. Batting
If we can get past him, then we got, you know,
lefties
not so
this
much
year.
scariness in the bottom of the ninth for with Soto. 4-1 though. Strike one, good pitch.
Set a fastball at 99.
Yeah, I was gonna say lefty on lefty. This
Hard
completely
there.
favors Soto right now. But we'll see how this plays. Votto isn't just a typical lefty. If this was Moustakas, I'd say the inning was over. But like, you know, this is it's fucking Joey Votto.
Fouled away.
Fouled it away,
ahead,
0-2.
0-2. Eugenio Suarez has grabbed the bat. He's going to pinch hit for Mike Moustakas if the situation arises.
That's what I figured. God damn
So
it.
you want to get out of it right here. A little more elevation, I
Good
think.
save.
right
Lefty
now.
on lefty. Moustakas is
Votto.
going down on 3 pitches probably.
Get it up. Do not want to face Suarez.
He's fading as he's aging, Mr.
28
Moustakas is.
homers
Still good.
on the year
Just
for Joey
fading.
Votto. Only 3 have
His
come
average
off
is way
lefties.
down this year, it looks like.
The 0-2. Off the
another
mask
foul
of
ball.
Eric Haas.
Another foul ball. Count remains 0-2. 2 on, 2 out. Bottom of the 8th. Tigers need a miracle to get out of this, and it looks like one could be happening. Somebody must have
2 in a row.
prayed to the patron saint of baseball for the Tigers. Patron saint of baseball is Bobby Bonilla. He's still alive though.
Turned out to be a really
So
nice day.
kind of weird.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Better if we win.
Started rather dark and windy.
It's like the saint of baseball is actually Herman Munson
Another 0-2.
or Eric
Taps
Munson.
it foul.
Sorry.
Reds have really been tough this inning, starting right from Max Schruck. Everybody's battling. This has not been an easy inning. Soto has 16 pitches. He's got another inning to go.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got to make sure he's good to go.
Try it again
as
in
well.
a different language. Preferred English, Eddie. Or Ewan, or whatever the fuck your name is, who you're pretending to be. 0-2 count now for Votto.
Another
Here's the pitch.
0-2.
Didn't chase.
The dirt.
1 and 2.
Well, that ball saw one pitch.
Votto's up with 2 away, 2 on, 1-2 count, 4-1 Tigers lead. Bottom of the 8th. Soto's on the mound.
Gregory Soto.
Tigers will be able to bat in the top of the 9th, and then they got to close it out in the bottom. It looks like,
Loses control. He's gotten
unless we just get bombed on right here and we
much
give up a run.
improvement fixing it. Can he do it here? 2 on. Down by 3. Tigers want to get back on offense.
Welcome back, Aaron.
Now the 1-2. Swung on and missed.
Hey, there we go, Soto.
Soto comes on.
Let's
Makes
go.
it
Top of the
interesting,
9th.
but
Let's
strikes
go.
out Castellanos. And then Votto, overpowering Votto here to end the 8th. It's 4-1
Sometimes he makes no sense.
as we head to the 9th.
Could have gotten any of those other easier bats out, but he goes after Castellanos and Votto, or Votto, whatever. Haas, Hill, and Reyes is due up according to this. Haas, Hill, and Reyes. Haas, Hill, Reyes due up here in the top of the 9th. Tigers lead 4-1. Maybe try to add to it a little bit. Maybe try to secure a couple more runs. Maybe to secure a victory. We shall see. I mean, can you get how tight? Okay, bye. What's up, Wade? You in tubing? That's fun, man. Tubing's always a good time. I wouldn't really go into lakes, but it's a good time. You enjoy that kind of shit. Well, we're heading to the 9th. Only a little bit left time. Thinking of this, I think this game is better than last night. Well, yeah, we're not losing 7-4. Yeah, I would imagine so. Yeah, accurate thought to have. Hey, look, it's Kenny and Wade. It'll be Haas, Hill, and Reyes to start off the top of the 9th. Hopefully, the Tigers can get a couple runs, maybe to secure a dub. But we'll see. Tigers got victory within their reach. Can they keep it there?
Tigers with a chance to win the series here in Cincinnati after winning game 1, losing game 2. They're at 4-1 as we head down the stretch here.
Oh shit! It's Amir Shaw. It's Amir. It's the sports critics in the pitch.
Amir Garrett is
doing his
on
day job
for Cincinnati in the 9th. And he's got some changes behind him. And he will pitch to Eric.
He's not having the
Haas
best season.
to start the
It'll be
9th.
Haas, Hill, and
Appearance in the
Reyes.
series for Garrett. 54.
Yeah, me either, Aaron. It'll be good times. Cowboys, Bucks.
Haas has had a productive day. He has singled.
I got your mom
broken a
winning.
run with a sacrifice fly. In a 1-for-2 effort so
That'll
far.
be a foul ball. Oh, and one
He's
for
also
Haas.
caught a good ball game and called a good ball game.
Been a good series. Good
I kind of
game.
just want to watch the bottom of the
Close
ninth,
it
if I'm
out.
being really honest with you.
Then it's imprinted better, you know. If you have a good game and you
Come
lose it
on,
late,
let's just
it
win.
really takes a lot out of you. You're in the driver's seat. You got to execute it. Like
Ball
they
one,
have
1-1. You're back.
many times this year.
Tigers saw Garrett on the first game of the series. He threw an inning, gave up a couple of hits and a run. 1-1 to Haas. Rides inside, 2-1.
Ossie looks like he's on him.
Now the 2-1. Swung on and missed. The changes for Cincinnati. Aristides Aquino is into center field as Drupal Cabrera stays in the ball game and plays third, and Tyler Stevenson stays in the ball game and is now catching. It's a full count to Eric Haas.
Tigers can play that game too. Foul some balls off. Take a walk. Start the inning.
Derek Hill's on deck, and then it'll be Victor Reyes here in the ninth. The 3-2 to Haas. Rips it foul.
Foul ball.
Haas
4-1,
takes some good
3
swings here this
full
afternoon.
count.
He looks like he's coming out of
We
it.
just
as
ate 3
well.
hours ago. Yeah, I'm getting pretty hungry. I can't wait for dinner. I think I'm going to order some food, some chicken, some like
Better
KFC
swings.
and like the sides
Laying
that go
off
with
the
it.
sliders.
It'll be pretty good.
When you're always
Or
up
I'll look
front
at
with a
Popeyes and
slider,
see what the
it's
price for
kind
their
of a
shit like
little
that
tip-off
is.
that you're afraid of the fastball.
I don't know yet.
Trying to cheat.
KFC sides are pretty hard to
The
beat.
3-2, and it's foul tipped into the glove of Stevenson, one away in the ninth.
But I am too rather hungry.
Pretty good spot, up and away.
I don't really feel like cooking right now, man.
Tough to catch up.
The fries?
Looks
Are they? I've
easy
never
on
had the
TV,
fries.
doesn't it?
Especially in slow-mo.
Garrett's a pretty tall guy.
Yeah, I
He
don't mind
gets it- he
turkey.
gets it up there quick.
Yo, Braden. Do you know who Howard is?
Faces Derek Hill. It's Derek Hill's first at-bat of the day.
Yeah, get Derek on, get him moving.
That Howard these
They're gonna be
nuts.
thinking fastball. They don't want Hill to steal.
Quickly 0-2. Garrett's a pretty interesting story, Gibby. He played basketball at St. John's as a sophomore.
Oh, you having turkey for dinner?
Transferred
That's
to
always
Cal
good, though.
State
Turkey's
University in
good.
Northbridge.
Got
Dropped
him,
basketball
dude.
to play
But yeah,
baseball
Judy, I
because
think,
he's
are you
academically
saying yes about the
eligible
KFC
as a
sides?
freshman.
Yeah,
Slowly
it's really hard to beat their sides.
ground ball to short.
That'll be the
Palmer
second out of the
retires
inning.
Hill.
Farmer, good pickup, gets it off to his right leg. Just underhand flip. Proper technique right there.
You know what's gonna suck? At some point, in like probably within the next 5 to 10 years, something will be like unironically named like
There's two
Hurricane Ligma,
Garrett,
or
by the way,
like,
was a Cincinnati
you know,
22nd
something like that.
round
You know what I
draft
mean?
in
Like something
2011
unironically funny will
faces
happen like
Victor
that, where there's gonna be a
Reyes.
bunch of people that are just snickering all the time at the name of it, just like meh, Hurricane Ligma balls.
Former starter.
Like just like the Ligma variant of some
He was the
virus.
Reds minor league pitcher of the year twice, 2015 and 16.
Yeah, a lot of the good
Delusional
relievers
means
are older.
what's a way to
Chopper
describe
over
what
his head,
delusion?
Indiana
Like it
on the
means
charge,
like.
and he gets Victor Reyes by a
Not-
couple of steps. Tigers go 1, 2, 3.
Here, let's look up the
Gregory Soto
definition because it's hard to
will dip into
describe
the
what it is.
tank.
Because I want to say it's
See
just
if
like
he's got
being
enough
crazy,
left
but it's not
to get the win for
exactly
the
like
Tigers as
being
they try
crazy.
and take care of business in Cincinnati in the ninth.
characterized by
Up
holding, characterized by or holding idiosyncratic beliefs or impressions that are contradicted by reality or rational argument. Typically, a symptom of mental disorder. Hospital. Hold on. Based on having faulty judgment. Yeah. That's the most common one we're using. Kind of like bias. I don't know. Yeah, he's a delusional Patriots fan. How did they name hurricanes? Oh, how did they come up with hurricane names? Let's look it up. It's a commercial break. That's the top Google search. According to a formal list that is approved before the start of the season. I guess it's just they just make up names. I don't know. I don't think there's anything fancy. They just choose from lists that they generate at the beginning of the year, it looks like. And all of them, but like Tanya, Van, and Wendy hit in 2019. Because Wendy sucks. But Garrett, Farmer, and Aquino. So we'll see somebody hit for the pitcher here. Then we'll see Farmer, and then we'll see Aquino in the bottom of the ninth. Tigers trying to win it. 4-1. Tigers lead. The Hurricane Michael. Or Hurricane Steve. NFL move the Packers versus the Saints game to Jackson. Yeah, they had to. I heard that the Saints Stadium actually didn't get that much damage. So once I don't think New Orleans is going to be the Saints aren't going to be out of their Superdome all season.
Coming up after the game on Tigers Live. What are you working on this afternoon?
Well, we talked about
Cowboys fans are
delusional
being
pitch efficient. We're going to show you just how efficient he was, and also the Tigers had a big sixth inning, and we're going to show you there were a couple.
I don't know, just because Jacksonville offered, and they've already got a full NFL stadium that somebody can use.
Call it a day after 3 innings. Akil Baddoo has provided a spark at the top of the Tigers lineup today, as he is wont to do. He is on deck to join us on Tigers Live as soon as the job is done.
Oh, if it's really bad, they retire the Hurricane name.
Yeah, look forward to that interview with Akil Baddoo, who's been on base 3 times today and scored a couple of runs.
Can he get there?
Pinch hitting.
Wow, Suarez flies out
to Victor Reyes in right
on the first
field.
pitch, 1 away. All right, 1 away in the bottom of the ninth. That's the best way to start
like that.
4-1 Tigers lead. Now here comes Farmer.
Had a kind of a long 8th inning. First pitch is delighted to take.
TPS. I don't really like TPS, but that's cool. I'm glad people think the Lions might be good.
Just watching these games and watching the Baddoos, for instance, in our lineup.
Seems like there's a non-zero number of people that think the Lions might be sneaky good this year. I don't know about good, but like I don't know I don't know what people think about the Lions. Like there's a non-zero number of people that think that they're like going to be a sneaky ass team this year. No, I'm not going to stream again tonight. I don't think so.
The culture
I'm probably going to play video games for most of the night.
We talk
once
about
I'm done streaming once I eat. I'm going to be honest with you. With the start of the season coming, man, I'm kind of trying to take it easy, to be
every
honest.
single play, the effort that is put out, how hard somebody runs to the bases. Are they willing to establish the pressure?
I've enjoyed the stream today, though. It was a fun stream. A lot more talkative than yesterday. Good stream.
But you can
2 away here so far.
AJ Hedge.
Here comes Aquino.
And the Tigers front office is committed.
Among Us stream, so the game died. I don't know. There would be like 4 people watching and like 3 people playing. I don't know. Like those died. Those literally just died. Like those just. And I would do some GTA RP streams tonight or something, but like the server I'm playing on, I'm only going to be on there for another month, and then once my normal one opens back up in about a month, I'll start doing those streams again. But the server I usually play on is having a revamp, so we'll see. 2.0's coming out soon. We'll see how good it is. And I haven't had the urge to play a sports game in a minute, so that's on me on that one. 1-1 count here for Aquino. But yeah, like I said, tomorrow we're going to do the setup of the Fantasy Football League, so feel free to join that. Anyone's allowed to join. And then on Wednesday we're doing should be the last out. Hey, let's go. We take the series from Cincy. Great pitching today. Yeah, like he was just saying, you got to do 3 things to win the game. We did those 3 things. We pitched well, we hit well, we hit timely, and then of course we played pretty good defense all game long. So, they took an arrow away from us too. So Let's go. Tigers get the W, get one step closer to 60 wins. I believe that puts us at 65 wins now. 65 and 73, I believe, is our record. So we're getting closer and closer to that 70 win mark, which is quite nice and right where I'd want to be. I believe we now go ahead and play the Pirates. Let me just double check that. Yep, 65 and 73. Very good. Great series against the Reds. Good games. Great series. Fun games all around. Oh, I don't know why I clicked on that. Reds fall to 73 and 65. I believe they hold their spots because the Padres are getting beat up on by the Astros, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing that game, Aaron. I'm going to be busy tomorrow, so yeah, I'm probably not doing that one either. I wouldn't be doing it if there was class, so I'm not doing that one. Who got the win? Urania did. Yeah, it was a great game, Mr. Coffee. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's look at the schedule. Yeah, you too, Coffee. Like I said, Monday, I won't be doing this game because I have to be cleaning and doing a bunch of other stuff. So I'll be like kind of finishing up my apartment upstairs and getting it all finished, moved out of. And then later that evening, we're gonna stream around like 7:30, 8, and we're gonna set up the fun streams that I have planned, the fantasy draft streams. And then the Pirates will pop on. We'll do this game Tuesday because I have class that day, but I'll be out of class by then and back home and chilling. And then this game I just won't be able to do because I'll be in class by the time it starts, and I won't get out of class and home until like 8:30 roughly. So that'll be 2 hours into the game. I won't want to do it. So that'll be the night we also do our fantasy draft. It'll be about 9 o'clock when we start that up. 9:30. I haven't decided yet, and then we'll just do that. And then the season starts. We'll be doing that. We'll be doing this game, not this game because of football. We'll be doing the Lions. Lions play somebody at 1, and then the Patriots play at 4. And then Sunday Night Football, we'll be doing that as well. So we'll be live all day Sunday, 3 different VODs. And then Monday Night Football, of course, we'll be live for as well. Monday Night Football, I'm going to have to like run the fuck home from class be like, fucking haul-assing back from class that day on Mondays. Shoving people out. I'm like, get out of the fucking way. I got 20 minutes to make it home. So I might miss kickoff on a few Mondays, but we'll make it work. Yeah, and then during the week, it's like Wednesdays are probably out. I could probably do like these games as long as they stay late. Then Friday I can do. Saturday I can do. And then Sundays I'm out on. And I may skip a Saturday game or two depending on how many games I have to do that Sunday. So I may just not do this game next weekend. All depends. So, like I said, and it's nothing personal with the Tigers. It's just like I'm busy with school and a lot of other shit. Football is always going to overseed baseball on the channel, especially since if the Tigers were a playoff race right now, very different story. We wouldn't really be superseding them for Lions games and shit. Patriots games, yeah. I mean, like that's the number one bread of the channel. I'll turn off an overtime Lions game if I have to watch the Patriots. I don't give a fuck. It'll be hard to do that, but I do it. All right. That's that, guys. I'm glad you guys all stayed and watched the stream. We did pretty good on the likes. I appreciate that. Let's see what the final tally was. 31 likes and 6 dislikes. Pretty good. Most of those dislikes were one person, so I appreciate that. I'm going to start to wrap it up because I want to go get some food situation. I want to get my food situation settled. Hopefully, you guys all have a good rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow evening. Really depends on how much I can get clean. Like, if I get a good chunk clean by like 12 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, I'll do the game. But it's also very dependent on what I get done. So, all right. That's that. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. Go Patriots. Go Lions. Go Tigers. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the likes. I appreciate it.